All right. How is that? This is not my microphone now, but at least you should be able to hear me. That's just a dumb bug. So let me know if you guys can see me. Everything's configured right, but I have to not use my nice, expensive microphone here. I'm just using the laptop mic. So let me know if you guys can hear something. I see the levels now. I'm surprised I didn't notice this earlier. Cool. Does it sound at least halfway decent for you guys? Let me know. It probably won't sound as awesome and bitchin' as before, but let me know. There's always a workaround. Fortunately, I have several things there that have built-in microphones. So there's always going to be a way to get sound happening, just not through the way I intended. Oh well, I'm glad you could hear it. You never know what can go wrong on a live stream. I should have checked that one out. All right, let me make sure I can hear um, everything here. Looks like everything is looking good. Oh, yeah, thanks for alerting me that there's no sound right off the bat. Anyway, cool. Thank you guys. So, sounds good in your earbuds, Tracy? Right on. Um, all right, awesome. So yeah, thanks for joining everyone. I don't even know what I said at the beginning. So thanks for joining Friday, August 6th, 6:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I guess anyone who watches this live stream later on is going to be like, why is Ryan just moving his lips and nothing's happening? Huh. I wonder if that happens. Let me go to a web. Let me browse the web and see if that happens there too. All right, I can see my audio levels there. All right, cool. I want to mention next week the live stream schedule will be a little different. I'm not going to do a live stream on Friday, a week from tonight, because it's Angie and mine's wedding anniversary. So we're gonna not sit around and do a live stream, and we're gonna go out and try to do something kind of fun. So just let you know, next Friday, no live stream. However, I believe on Wednesday, we're going to have that long awaited debate, discussion, whatever you want to call it, between me and. Remember, I made a video about 3 weeks ago about this dude on Twitter named Kevin Bass. I'm not sure that thinks veganism is pseudoscience. And he and I have been getting into it all week. He thinks that's what inspired me to kind of change the title of today's video. He's been arguing that veganism is a diet. It has nothing to do with morals, ethics, or anything like that. I think I finally may have convinced him. I'm not sure. I think I might have. But anyway, we're going to discuss stuff next week. So it might not be as exciting because I think he may have changed his position on veganism being strictly a diet. I showed him the absurdity that would follow if that were true. So if you guys want me to talk about why veganism is not a diet and how absurd it is to think that the logical conclusions, the illogical conclusions that follow from that line of think that veganism is merely just a diet, I'll be more than happy to talk about that. Hey, Uncle Walt, our wedding anniversary, we were married in some junk on my mic here. It's not plugged in, so it doesn't matter. Should clean this out though. We were married in 2005, so yeah, it's not like one of these like big ones, but yeah, it's every anniversary is a big one, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Uncle Walt was at our wedding there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we had pretty cool wedding vows. Thanks. Yeah, yeah, I think we did a good job finding some appropriate vows that related to us, especially, rather than just doing like the generic vows that they kind of had there. Anyway, so anyway, yeah, so that's the schedule next week. No live stream on Friday, and it'll most likely be on Wednesday, and it'll be a weird one. It'll be a debate with me and Kevin Bass. In fact, I'm gonna have Tracy, our moderator here, help me out in a second to test out hosting a guest. I haven't hosted a guest forever, especially not on this laptop of Angie's that I'm now using. It's actually our laptop now that I'm using for live streams. So I spent pretty much like 4 hours yesterday trying to get the plugins working, to get Skype working, which I used all the time in my past live streams. Long story short, it just wouldn't work. I was going through all the troubleshooting that people were describing online. I couldn't get it to work. I had this problem happen every time I install the Skype plugins. Long story short, I am switching over to try Zoom as my way to get guests in here. So I sent Tracy a link So yeah, we'll get Tracy on in just a second. Tracy, let me know if you're ready. You need to like fix your hair or anything like that. Tracy, get your lights turned on or anything like that. So we'll test it out tonight to make sure I can host a Zoom guest in here. And if that works out, then I'll let Kevin Bass know that I'm ready to go. You know, I was going to do it today, but I ended up emailed him yesterday or messaging him on Twitter about 5 p.m. saying I still don't have a stable setup working, so it can't happen today. So we'll talk about the races here. Yeah, you missed last week race, but I streamed on a weird day last week. But anyway, we could talk about, is veganism just a diet? Because like I said, that's what Kevin and I are going to talk about. But I think it's not going to be as fun of a debate because I think I've convinced him over the past few days how wacky and zany that is, that to believe that veganism is just a diet. Anyway, you're already Tracy. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tracy, why don't you click that Zoom link that I sent you earlier, and I'll try to get you in here. And you could just, whatever you want to talk about, Tracy, if you want to give people an update on what you're doing, any vegan things you want to talk about for a few minutes, just make sure it works. And, it doesn't have to be a big, long discussion or anything like that. So anyway, cool. Oh, my disco globe in the corner. Yeah, the lights got shuffled around here, Uncle Walt. Yeah, I have them. This light came from our living room, and we just kind of swapped some stuff around. So let's see if Tracy is Tracy's in the waiting room. Let me try to get her in here. Okay, I'm admitting Tracy. You can't see her yet. Let's see. Okay, I see Tracy. Okay, let's see if Tracy can hear my microphone. 1 second here, guys, because let me know, Tracy, if you can hear anything. Let's see. 1 second. I'm checking my audio preferences. Hello, hello. Hello, Tracy.
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was typing in the chat.
Were you hearing me before?
Yeah.
Can you
Hello,
hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hey, Tracy, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can totally hear you.
Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Let's see.
I think that we have a time delay, and that's going to be a kind of a weird thing.
Uh-oh. Let's try this out.
Yes.
Let's try it out and see if this is crazy or not. All right. So let's see. There is Tracy. So let's give this a shot. So I guess if you're listening, Tracy, yeah, don't watch anything on YouTube. Just watch strictly on Zoom. All right, so can you guys see her, and can you hear Tracy? Say something, Tracy. Are you talking? I'm not hearing Tracy. Are you saying anything?
Hello, everybody. Really nice to be here. There's a time delay, and that's why you're not hearing me.
There's a time delay? Crap. And you're watching strictly on I think I know what's wrong. All right, let me try this now. Tracy, can you hear me? I think I figured it out. I needed to be in Zoom. So, how's it going there?
Okay, sure. Yes. I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Okay, so let's see if we're on
It's going great up here in Central Valley of California, and we have a lot of smoke in the air right now because of the wildfires, and so that's what's going on around here.
Okay, let's see if there's a huge time delay. I'm going to say, let's see, just answer right now. I'm going to stop. Let's have you come right now. I'm going to see if there's a crazy time delay. Wow.
Hello.
Wow, that was a big time delay. Yikes. Man, I thought I had this figured out. Dang. I don't think this is going to work out as far as hosting guests. Yeah, I didn't realize the delay was going to be so crazy.
It's quite long. It seems to be about 7 or 8 or 9 seconds.
Wow, and you're looking at Zoom, right? You're not looking at YouTube?
I'm looking straight at Zoom.
Okay. Well, thanks, Tracy.
So like, for example, on Zoom, I can see your mouth move, but I can't actually hear you. I actually hear you through YouTube.
Okay. I have an idea what could be going wrong. Well, I'll test this out offline, not during a live stream, but I think I know how to tweak that. So, yeah, we'll just call this one off, but it was a fact-finding information gathering here thing. Thanks,
Should
Tracy.
I
What?
should I completely close YouTube and try that?
Yeah, yeah, try that. You should really just try to listen only on Skype. I'm sorry, on Zoom. Sorry, guys, for this technical thing here. But anyway, I'll look at some of your questions as Tracy tries that. If Tracy can, yeah, just try to use Zoom only and use the audio from
Okay,
Zoom
at this
only.
point, I have you just on Zoom, but the problem now is I don't know if I can hear you. So can you speak for just a moment?
Yeah, I'm talking right now. Let's see if we have any
Yeah, I
questions
can't
from you
hear
guys.
you. I
You
can see
can't.
your mouth move, but I can't hear you.
Ah,
So I'm going to go ahead and get off of
crap.
Zoom. We'll have to try this again. So
Okay,
we'll
well,
still need
thanks.
some. But
All right,
anyway,
thanks,
hey, you guys
Tracy.
out there, Tracy, the moderator here, really awesome to be here and say hi to you. If you've seen me before, you've probably seen me in, you've seen me in the cookbook, and I wanted to show you, I really do make Angie's food all the time. I've got a big batch of Angie B cookies right here that are from the cookbook. I encourage you very strongly. If you haven't gotten this, get it. It's fabulous. All right. See you guys in the chat.
All right,
Ciao.
thanks, Tracy. My live stream woes. One day I'll get this sorted out. Dang, dang, I was so close. All right, just more testing. This is why I didn't want to like have a live stream debate scheduled and figure out like, oh, this ain't gonna work. I have some ideas on what to try next. I guess maybe I'll have Tracy. I'll try it offline sometime when we're not doing a live stream. Anyway, thanks so much, Tracy. I appreciate you volunteering to. I want to ask you that you were cool with trying this out for me. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get guests on live streams. It really is a pain in the butt. You think these features would be built in, like on Instagram. It's easy to just have guests come on, and on these YouTube live streams, the software doesn't have that built it right in. It's really unfortunate. But yeah, maybe Tracy, one day you and I will just like Zoom together, just like just to have a regular Zoom call, and then make sure there's no delay, and then I'll try to hop it onto YouTube, and we'll just kind of do it step by step. Today I just went for the whole thing. I thought I could do it all in one shot. So anyway, thanks, Tracy. Yeah, and if you don't mind, yeah, maybe I'll call you up this weekend and we could give it if you can give me another 5-10 minutes, I'd much appreciate that. Let's see, what are you saying there, Race? Although, I told you, Ryan, although I admire your commitment, it's time to upgrade from AOL. Even AOL could probably get guests on easier back in the day. So anyway, guys, I could try puppets. I must have missed some stuff here, huh? Okay. So anyway, hey, yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that live debate with Kevin Bass or not on Wednesday. It's based upon I can get this the ability to get a guest in. But it looked like her video looks. What did you guys think? Did she it was all working? Could you hear Tracy, hear her voice well, and did her video was it smooth? Let me know what you saw because it looked pretty good on my little screen here. Let me know how it was for you guys. That's part of the things I'm testing too, just like the quality of the audio and video. So let me know down there how it worked out. So at least know that worked out. If we could hammer out the time delay thing, and then we'll be cool. Okay. A higher modem bitrate, Uncle Walt. Yeah, those are the good old days, huh? You kids probably have no idea what that is. All right, cool. Thanks. Oh yes, I got the Otani t-shirt. Did you guys watch the video that Angie put out a couple days ago of our trip? Well, it was a week ago Friday. We were there right now watching the Angels. I guess they didn't actually come out at the first pitch was in half an hour from now. But anyway, we were there last Friday. We got there in time, plenty of time to get 2 Otani t-shirts. So I'm really stoked. Saw him make a base hit. It was pretty cool. He tried to steal second later on. He got out on that, but yeah, it was a fun time. So yeah, make sure you watch our video from I think 2 days ago trying vegan food at Angels Stadium. And I don't want to give any spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, but It was horrible. There's pretty much nothing there. I mean, you couldn't get any meals. Yeah, there were incidental vegan things like Cracker Jacks, I learned, were accidentally vegan and have always been. And peanuts. Thank God they don't put meat on the peanuts or something like that. We got a pretzel, and it's a branded pretzel too. It's in the video. I think it was called Super Pretzel, so we're able to look it up online and verify its ingredients were vegan. I didn't trust the French fries. Everything was just meat, cheese, everywhere you go. I couldn't believe it's 2021. Southern California, like a mile from Disneyland, which is like a vegan festival almost. 20 every day of the week, and at Angel Stadium it was so just like backwards. It was 70s night. They had all these 70s themed things, and I kept joking, it feels like the 70s as far as the food offerings, like the complete lack of any vegan meals. 2021, Angel Stadium, Southern California, it was a complete vegan fail. Fortunately, we found a food truck, which had to drive there from Los Angeles, a Mexican food truck, Oaxaca on Wheels. Fortunately, they were there that night, and they had several vegan options. If it wasn't for a mobile food truck, there would be zero. I mean, don't most places have like vegan dogs? I know Dodger Stadium has vegan dogs. Other people told me, like, when they go to see the San Diego Padres, they can get vegan dogs. Like, what's up here? I couldn't believe it. My mind was blown. Usually I say it doesn't suck being vegan. Well, it does if you're at Angel Stadium. It really was just completely backwards and behind the time. I couldn't believe how, what do they expect their vegan guests to eat? Just peanuts and Cracker Jacks all night? I mean, come on. Yeah, you gotta watch out the ingredients on peanuts. But I looked at the bag of peanuts, and it was just like, peanuts and oil or something like that. I didn't see any gelatin or anything like that. Same with the Cracker Jacks. I wasn't aware that Cracker Jacks were vegan, but there's so few options. We were checking out everything, so at least I learned Cracker Jacks are vegan. Yeah, baseball needs to go vegan, huh? All the gloves and balls and stuff like that. So anyway. Yeah, Melinda, if it wasn't for that taco truck, we were actually on the way out. We were leaving, actually. We were on the way out thinking, all right, let's just go to downtown Disney. At least there I know we can get the vegan burrito. The fortunate thing was you have to pay $10 for parking, and the burrito's like $16 anyway. But we saw the taco truck, and the burrito was $16, so we saved an extra $10 on parking that we had to pay at Disney. But yeah, it was if it wasn't for that taco truck, yeah, we would have been just eating. Yeah, we got a pretzel, but how many pretzels can you really eat? You know what I'm saying? That's not a real meal replacement or meal option or anything like that. Let's see, in Pittsburgh, Vegan Metalhead, Heinz Field has Burgatory. They have 2 different vegan patty options. See, Pittsburgh. You have better vegan options in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh than we do at Angel Stadium in the heart of veganism here in California. Crazy. Is vinyl vegan? I thought it's made out of petroleum, which is a fossil fuel byproduct, and a lot of people think it's made out of ground up dinosaurs. No, maybe there's a little tiny bit of that mixed into petroleum, but it's really like 99.99% plants. It's just like this massive is era in ancient history where there's a boat ton of plants on the earth, and they transformed over the eons into petroleum. So yeah, we did sneak in some food waste. They let you bring in a few things. We brought in some karma nuts, some fig bars, but it wasn't enough for a meal. I just brought them in there just in case, and I should have brought more. I was kind of mad at myself. I left a few in the car. I didn't think to bring them all in. I was like, had regrets, is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, it all worked out. We got a vegan burrito. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but at least there was something. But again, if that mobile food truck wasn't there, I mean, what are the odds of it being there? You can't expect it to be there all the time because they had to drive there from LA. It's not like built in or anything like that. It's not a concession stand. So if that wasn't there, we would have been eating pretzels, or like I said, just leaving to go to Disneyland. Let's see, San Francisco, Oracle Park. I bet you guys have great stuff there. Great vegan options. Burgers, hot dogs, Mexican food, rice, noodle bowls. See, that sounds like a vegan festival to me, See, why is Angel Stadium living in the past? Literally, they are living in the past. I really felt like what it was like in my early days of being like vegan and vegetarian, like, 10, 20 years ago. It was just like, hard to find stuff, and that's what life was like back then. I kind of expected it to be like that, but now I expect differently. I expect there to be plenty of vegan options, especially in California. I imagine if I was in, you know somewhere else, I don't want to pick on anyone's state, what I'm saying, if somewhere else, I wouldn't be quite as expecting there to be some vegan patties, a vegan dog, walk bowls at Oracle Park. A little greasy. I would have taken that, Sarah. Seriously, that would have been a pleasure to find if we had found those that night. Um, Let me check everything here is cool. Yes. Yeah, we walked on different levels, Travis. Yeah, we learned that. There's the ground level, then different club level. We were finding like, oh, chronic tacos. I know about them. I know you can't totally trust them. Like only like their lime green rice is vegan, the others are not. But even again, at chronic tacos, all their burritos, all their tacos had a bunch of freaking meat and cheese in it. Like, couldn't they have like a veggie burrito or something like that? I mean, do people not want that? I'm sure they do. Um, Kristen, yeah, if you're in Louisiana, yeah, I'm thinking if I saw a sporting event in Louisiana, I wouldn't be expecting there to be vegan options, vegan dogs and burgers and stuff like that. In Southern California, I'm 100% expecting at least something, as opposed to absolutely nothing beyond pretzels and candy. So anyway, enough complaining about that, but we still had fun. We had a great time, honestly. Just the food part was a complete disappointment. Well, almost complete. Thank God the food truck was there, but the game was fun. It was cool to see the Angels. I've never been to an Angels game. Seeing Otani, what a athlete and just sensation and star that guy is. Wow, that was cool. Angie was excited too. So yeah, we're Otani fans now, but we're not so much fans of Angels Stadium. And after the game, they sent me a survey via email, like, what could we improve to make your experience better? And I let them have it. I spent like 20 minutes just laying it all out for them, like all the stuff I'm telling you here. They even gave them a way to contact me if they want to talk about it. Let them know we made a video for our YouTube channel. And it's not going to be the best video because there's nothing there. Anyway. Yeah, Race, I'm with you though. At least out here, I know you're kind of joking, but out here in California, I expect there to be something we can eat when we go somewhere. Yeah, Race, that's funny, but yeah, I could have gone to jail for that one. That's definitely not what you want to be doing on your birthday, right? I mean, I guess it's cool in the name of veganism. Crazy, I can see the headline, like our little video clip on the news. Crazy vegan activist runs the field, protesting the lack of vegan food options at Anaheim Stadium. I guess that could have been cool, but that part would have been cool. The consequences of that, maybe not so cool. Who knows what would have happened to Angie, how she would have got home, how she would have found me at the police station. She doesn't drive, doesn't have the car keys. So, yeah, the fallout of that would have not been great. Let's see. Uncle Walt, did I hear in the news that California restrictions on pork will almost make it impossible to get bacon? No, I didn't hear about that, Uncle Walt. And tell me more about that. Uh, you guys like my crazy story there. Don't worry, be happy. You wrap a banana with a soft tortilla. I have all those ingredients, all two. I've never thought of trying that. Maybe I will one day, just to just see what it's like. Let's see. What does that raise? I'd get off in court. If are you a lawyer? If so, I'll think about that. And if so, though, are you licensed to practice law in California? Which I doubt. You'll just say, vegan brain fog. Yeah, that's what I'll claim there. I just have, it's a common thing, right, Your Honor? Every vegan suffers from vegan brain fog. At least say idiots like VD, with no proof. I'll just plead the brain fog defense. Hey, I didn't know what I was doing, and plus you guys had no vegan food, so I had like double brain fog. One, from just being vegan. Second, just from not having any food options there. I don't know about those, bro. Let's see. So Tracy seconds the tortilla with the banana and jelly. Really, guys? It just seems like that tortilla would kind of clash weirdly with the banana. Really, you guys are saying that's good, huh? Okay, I'll take your word on that. Let's see. Let me fire something up here. I think I missed a super chat tip earlier. Sorry, Metalhead. I think it came during all the live stuff I was doing with Tracy there. Let's see. Hey Ryan, looking forward to the debate. I love being vegan. I hope I'll have the debate for you guys. I really got to nail down the issues I was having, with the time delay and stuff like that. So now I'm not so sure about it. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll have some time. Maybe Tracy will have some time and we could just figure that out for sure. If it can be figured out, this should be able to be figured out. I think I have some ideas. So anyway, Giants Brewers game. Okay, Sarah. All right, cool. Can your cat eat a banana? Vegan Pam. Hey, if your cat likes bananas, most cats I know do not like bananas too much. All right, Tracy, if you don't mind, after the live stream, if I ain't too famished, from the live stream, yeah, I have some ideas too. If you have some ideas, we should be able to make it work. Yeah, we'll if you don't mind getting it trying it. Yeah, I think maybe the process, try it on Zoom first, get it just working perfectly on Zoom, which should be super easy, and then try to get it into this stuff. And what's cool about my streaming software, I can have a record button, so I can record it, to my computer and play it back to see if there's any time delay issues that a viewer would see. It's basically what a viewer sees. So anyway, back to the questions here. Uncle Walt, can I put a link to the bacon story in the chat here? Yes, as a moderator, Uncle Walt, you can link to the things which non-moderators can. Speaking of non-moderators, I had Peter, I stepped him up to moderator, I think, position last week because I had no moderators. I think it was one live stream, there were no moderators that day. So I said, Peter, you want to be a moderator for tonight? And he said, yeah. I just kind of left him as one, but my point is he's not here tonight. He's doing something else tonight. So that's, if you kind of wonder where Peter is, good old Peter, he's, hey Peter, if you're watching after the fact, he's got, I think, some kind of vegan event he's attending tonight. All right, thanks, Uncle Walt. Let me just kind of right click that to open it up in another browser tab, and I will check it out later because that interests me. If California has new laws where you can't really make bacon anymore. I'm really curious what these are. Let's see, Petco Park. That's, yeah, the Padres play. Yeah, I remember we stayed at a hotel right across the street from there. Very, very beautiful looking park. And yeah, we heard that Melinda, yeah, people told us you can get vegan dogs. I think there are maybe some more vegan options. If you know some more, Melinda, let me know. Why did we pick the only baseball stadium probably in California? Because we've confirmed, yeah, Petco Park in San Diego, San Francisco. I actually don't they have two baseball teams in San Francisco? Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, they've got vegan options. Dodgers have vegan options, but here in the one I went to, Angel Stadium, it's like 1979, frozen in time. No, I didn't see. Are you joking? Darksting VD made a new video about me. Pray tell, what did she make a video about me this time? I don't watch her crap. I just hear about it from you guys. So what did she do this time? Let me guess. Did she freeze a frame of me like this from a live stream and make up some nonsense how a vegan diet has killed me or something like that? I'm curious. Let me know what that lying, slandering person said about me. You're not joking. So yeah, kind of curious. What was her approach this time? What is deteriorating about me this time? I'm 54 years old now. I think I'm looking pretty good, huh, for 54. I just played basketball again for almost 2 hours today. Lift weights every day. Put my blood tests up, which I doubt she's ever done. So what is falling apart about me this time? She's throwing so much crap out there. I can't imagine if she has a new one, or is it this? Maybe she found a picture of me from 7 years ago when we started our channel 8 years ago and said, here's a picture from Ryan 7 years ago. Here's a picture of him now. Look, he's aged incredibly. Like, who hasn't aged over 7 or 8 years? I mean, if you died, you don't age, obviously, but disregarding that, you didn't even watch it? No, you don't know? Okay, I'm just kind of curious, what was her angle? I assume she had some kind of angle. She's tried to accuse me of being bald, even though I'm the same age as Joe Rogan and, I'm doing all right. Tried to accuse me of my eyebrows falling out, and they're not. I've disproved that. One time she found me after working out outdoors in the middle of the day sunlight that I didn't look that great. She tries to find the stupidest crap. It's how her crap is just superficial appearance crap. Let's say I'm a very unattractive vegan. Maybe I am. I don't know. Let's just go with it. Let's just say I'm an unattractive vegan. So what? That doesn't disprove anything. Where in the definition of veganism does it say you have to look amazing? You have to have an amazing face, amazing skin, amazing hair, amazing body. And if you don't have all those attributes, veganism is a fail or something like that. Veganism is not about how good you look or anything like that, So I don't understand what her whole deal is. It's all superficial nonsense. And I guess it's just a projection of her own shallowness, her own lack of depth as a human being, her being a really low person. Are you watching, VD? I'm happy to share all these comments with you, these things I'm saying. I'm not just keeping them hidden. I'm say it out here aloud. If you're watching a video, you're a really low, shallow person projecting your own insecurities onto people like myself who are absolutely thriving. You can't find anything objectively negative to say about me. And I'm not saying this in a conceited way. I'm just going, there's really nothing wrong. As a 54-year-old vegan who's been doing it for 10 and a half years, I put my blood tests up like 5, 6, 7 times. I share my athleticism. I like to see any of those things from her. But again, say I was like really feeble and I didn't have great blood tests. It doesn't mean veganism's a fail. It doesn't. I mean, veganism has nothing to do with that. It's a moral stance against treating animals like objects. Anyway. Yep, she projects her insecurities. Are you watching, VD? Why do you have so many insecurities about physical appearances? Just curious. Are your physical appearances kind of lacking? You hardly ever share them, so I'm assuming you're probably not that attractive, maybe? I don't know. So you kind of pick on other people's attractiveness and try to find unflattering frames like this. And look how unattractive Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan looks when I freeze the frame like that. When I look like this now, I look like a normal human being once again. So anyway, we have trolls. I didn't see any trolls. Yeah, who's the troll? Let me know who's trolling right now. We'll get right to, we'll address the trolls. We'll snuff them out if we need to. Snuff them out. Is that the right word? Yeah, like when in Survivor, they snuff out their torch. Expertise, Tracy. VD has no expertise. Well, she does have one expertise. She's really good at finding some rolling video, and then hitting the pause button so the person looks like that for a second. And she's really good at just making up complete bullcrap, pulling crap out of her butt, if you will, just making up lies, crappy lies, poisonous, toxic lies, slandering innocent human beings that don't need this crap. I mean, how would you like it if I made videos about her all the time, freezing her and making up a bunch of slanderous, hateful crap, projecting my own personal insecurities upon her? Oh, defending VD? Felicia, I must have missed it. Please defend VD. Tell me why you think how is she providing worthwhile content as opposed to hate coming from her personal insecurities, slandering people like myself. How is she providing anything of any value, Felicia? She knows veganism is not healthy. Maybe if not for her, how can she say it's not healthy? I've been vegan 11 years, way longer than she ever was. I put my blood tests up here every 18 months. They're great. I'm 54. I'm healthy. Like, how am I not healthy? If veganism is not healthy, Felicia, how come I have still yet to suffer the effects of ill health? When will it happen? People tell me, haters, trolls said when I was vegan only 5 years, wait till you get to 7 years. When I got there, it didn't happen. Wait till you get to 10 years. I'm there now. I'm almost 11 years. When will this horrible health befall me? Is that a word, befall me? When will this happen? So please, Felicia, what objective evidence do you have that veganism has deteriorated myself, my health, my hair, my physical appearance? Please give me any, because if you're a defender of her, you've seen her videos. Tell me, what is unhealthy about me? I want to know. And if you can't, then admit that she's full of crap, and don't defend her because she's lying. Vegan Metalhead, thanks for just tipping right there. Did you even say the right thing? I just think Metalhead VD makes me want to bring Aaron Hernandez back from the dead and seeking his brain damage on her. Just kidding, don't do that. So Felicia, please tell me any objective measure about how I'm unhealthy. My blood tests, what? Like, please tell me how I'm unhealthy. Or is my hair falling out from lack of protein? Or what's going on? So Felicia, have you gone silent? Please. Since you're defending her and she makes videos about yours truly here, let's talk about yours truly. I know she talks about a bunch of people, but I don't care about those other people right now. I care about me because I am me, and I think it's just really low of her to slander people for profit. It's an economy of hate, and she profits off that, and it's really low, and she's a super low person. What am I teaching? Wrong information to others, Felicia? I'm not a teacher. I'm a musician. I'm a producer, and I share my personal life stories here, like all the stuff I just told you right now. Furthermore, I find people like her and Joe Rogan in the media that spread BS misinformation about vegan diets, just crap, that's just fantasies that they're making up, things that are not based in objective reality, no facts to support their position. Unless you count facts like freezing someone like that and making up some bullcrap story. She's called me bald. Look at this. How come Joe Rogan gets a pass? How come Joe Rogan cannot have a single hair on his head, and he's the same age as me and not vegan, but me vegan, she's picking on my hair? How come Joe Rogan gets a free pass? Sean Baker's like super thin hair. Not bagging on these guys, it's all genetics, but how come they get free passes, but me, my hair's not as thick as it was 10 years ago, and it's veganism that's false? See what I'm saying, Felicia? She's just making crap up. I don't teach anyone anything false. If you can be specific. You said you've talked to her many times, Felicia. Please name one specific thing. Just don't be vague in general. Be extremely specific. Tell me one specific thing. I tell people that is dangerous, giving people dangerous advice. Please specify one thing. And if you can't, please reconsider your high opinion of VD. Because I said she's just not based in reality, not based in this objective world of facts that we all live in. So please let me know one specific thing that I'm teaching people. And again, I'm not a teacher. I share my personal experience and I debunk bullcrap misinformation like VD, Joe Rogan, stupid stories you see in the media that say objectively false things about veganism. How do I know they're objectively false? Because I see these claims, then I run them through a critical thinking analysis and see if there's any truth to them, and there's not. So yeah, Felicia, please be specific. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Felicia? Tell me one specific thing that I'm teaching people that is false and dangerous, because that's a huge accusation. You're basically saying I'm a charlatan, and if people listen to my information, I'm knowingly or maybe unknowingly leading them to doom and ill health, potentially disease and death. So what are these things I'm telling people? I'm telling people to eat plants. I'm telling people to eat whole food plants primarily. If you want to have some fun vegan processed food on the side, cool, you know. I'm telling people to eat plants, get exercise. How is that? Well, you think any medical doctor in the world would say, oh, Ryan, that advice is horrible. Eat whole food plants, get some sun and exercise. And, you know, that sounds like what their fantasy if they want their patients. So Felicia is not telling me. Yeah, good point, Shoe Vegan. There are healthy, bald vegans too. I said baldness has nothing to do with your diet or your health or lack thereof. It's about genetics. And there are maybe some lifestyle issues that factor in to a way less degree than genetics. Did someone ban Felicia? I was talking to her. Did someone ban her? No, don't ban Felicia. Can you unban her? I don't think Race or Tracy banned her, and Uncle Walt didn't. So I think she just doesn't have an answer. She deleted the messages because there's nothing. I said, just give me one specific thing that we can analyze. One specific. She said, what'd you say? I give bad, dangerous, false information that's harmful to people. Like what? Eat a lot of plants. So Uncle Walt didn't ban her. Race timed her out. Oh, Race. Darn. Well, if she returns, if you're here, Felicia, cool, Race, you did your job. But if you come back, Felicia, I welcome you to come back and give me one specific thing that I'm doing, according to VD, that's false and dangerous, that will lead people to horrible health, disease, death, because I don't do that kind of thing here. So anyway, hopefully she's not too pissed off. If you're watching, Felicia, I'm not pissed off at you. I just want you to come back and tell me. So just wait your 300 seconds. And yeah, as Tracy said, you can return once your timeout is over. She's just jealous. I don't know, jealous of what? You know, I'm not showing some kind of lavish lifestyle here or something like that. I'm just some dude, you know, some 54-year-old dude. Yeah, thanks. Don't worry, be happy. Maybe because I quote the position paper from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and their position paper is backed up by over 120 scientific references, that it's their position that appropriately planned vegan and vegetarian diets are nutritionally adequate and healthful for people in all stages of life, and that includes, you know, pre-pregnancy into old age, includes athletes. So if she thinks she can debunk that, if I'm giving horrible information there, Ryan answered all her questions. She didn't ask me any questions. She just she didn't ask any questions. I said, what is it about VD that, you know, tell me, like, what, you know, what am I doing that's so horrible? What is so wrong here? I'm giving bad information that will harm people. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, what I tell people, what I do, I eat a bunch of plants, and you should too. According to their well-researched position paper, rather than VD just pulling crap out of her butt. Really, I mean, that's as good. It's as good as pulling crap out of her butt, her opinions, because they're based on nothing other than just complete crap. But anyway, their well-reasoned position paper, based on over 110 scientific peer-reviewed studies, eating plants is fine and healthy and nutritionally adequate as long as it's appropriate plan. And here's what's wrong with VD. I think she's one of those people that followed Freely. No offense, Freely, if you're watching, but you know, Freely and the raw movement back in the early days of vegan YouTube were really into like eating really kind of restrictive diets. If you like a restrictive diet like Freely and all that, that's cool. I'm not saying those diets are bad or anything like that. If you want to do that the rest of your life and it's working for you, I see Chris Kindle, he looks healthy. I follow him on Instagram, works for him. But what I'm saying is a lot of people have trouble following these more extreme restrictive diets, and then they blame veganism on it. Nowhere in the definition of veganism does it say you have to give up eating cooked food or anything like that. It's something that you can do if you want to, if you think it's worth it for you. But just eat just regular vegan food, just plants, whole food plants, legumes, rice, beans, potatoes, greens, all that stuff, fruits. You know, I don't think there's any doctor in the world, except maybe Baker, but I thought he's not even a doctor anymore. They'll say that stuff's going to kill you. Felicia, sufficient protein. Well, how much protein do I freaking need? I mean, here's the thing. According to the position paper of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, it says appropriately planned vegan diets are nutritionally adequate for all people. Okay, let's look at what nutritionally adequate means. It means you can get all the nutrients you need from your diet. So she's just making crap up. I mean, so according to Felicia, so according to VD, I should have protein deficiency, right? Well, again, let's look at all my blood tests. Have you seen my blood test videos, Felicia? Again, who says more protein is necessary? I get enough protein. I've put on muscle mass since I bought my home gym last year. So I'm obviously getting enough protein. So just because some food might have more protein than another food that you're comparing to doesn't necessarily mean it's better. It says just a appropriately planned vegan diet is nutritionally adequate for all people in life. So what? So what if some other person get a few more grams of protein? So what? I'm 54. I'm putting on muscle, maintaining muscle. How much protein do you really need, Felicia? Are you like a bodybuilder, like a world-class elite bodybuilder? I mean, if you really need extra protein, you can supplement your diet, like eat more extra legumes, eat more beans, take like like duckweed, like if you want. There's no reason why you can't get enough protein on a vegan diet. So that argument sucks. Again, if I were suffering from protein deficiency, I wouldn't be putting on muscle. I would have blood test results that would show I would be low in albumin. I would be low in just the protein markers. So that is just a crap argument. I've seen, it's not just me. I've seen other vegans put their protein. I'm sorry, Mike the vegan. I saw his protein and albumin levels on his blood test. Fine. I've never seen any vegan put up their blood test showing that they're having a protein deficiency. So this is just complete make-believe nonsense. So yeah. Weakened immune system. See, you're just pulling crap out. How come the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics doesn't say, oh, if you're on a vegan diet, it's nutritionally adequate. You'll get all your protein and all the nutrients. But the trade-off is you'll have a weakened immune system. You're just pulling crap out. Muscle and bone density? What are you talking about? I play a contact sport. I get thrown to the ground often. I'll throw guys to the ground too. I don't break bones, and I'm 54 years old now. So talk about bone density and muscle. What are you talking about? Loss of muscle? I have more muscle now at 54 than I have at any point in my life. Remember, I went vegan at 43 years old. So we're talking about my 20s, when I'm supposed to be this muscular stud. I'm stronger now. I have more muscle. I can lift more than I did now in my 20s. So Felicia, your argument is just complete nonsense. This is just talking points. Do you understand how they sound good to the ear, but when you look at actual people and look at actual studies, those people and studies just debunk what you're saying. It's complete nonsense. Why would you believe VD, does she have any studies to support this, that vegans are protein deficient, that vegans don't have muscle? I mean, I probably have more muscle than, she does. I'm sure I do. I mean, this is just complete nonsense. Again, Felicia, you're saying it's not impossible for a vegan to get sufficient protein, but you're swimming against the current. It's dangerous. Again, how come what you're saying here is completely not what the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is saying, which again is based upon over 110 peer-reviewed papers. And again, let me restate their position that appropriately planned vegan diet is nutritionally adequate. Those are the key words, Felicia. Nutritionally adequate for all people. Do you understand what the word all is? It doesn't say for some or a few. All. A-L-L. All people in all stages of life. So what part of all people in all stages of life and nutritionally adequate do you not understand here? Because again, I'm stating this point strongly because it is a well-supported position as opposed to VD. Here's the support for her position. She takes a piece of poo out of her ass and throws it on the wall. It has absolutely zero support other than the breath she utters to make that sound. I mean, that sound, to utter those words. So you're just going off here. You're just going to higher quality. What do you mean higher quality protein? I have all my protein needs met. And according to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, all vegans, assuming they're not doing something silly like just fasting or crap like that, all is a nutritionally adequate diet for all people. So who cares if you think you have higher quality protein? Congratulations. Want me to make a little trophy for you or something like that? What is that going to do for us? Is it going to make you a better athlete than me? Is it going to make you like beat me in a game of basketball? Is it going to make you a faster runner or something like that? Who cares? I'm healthy and I'm strong and an athletic. So what's the problem here? How come I'm somehow a bad person because all my nutritional needs are being met through plants? And just because VD pulls some crap out her butt and throws it on the wall, higher quality, whatever. Again, all plants have protein. All right. I don't think she understands that point of view. And they all have all essential amino acids. So I don't know why you're so obsessed with protein. Like, how many grams of protein do you need, Felicia? Are you an elite bodybuilder? You're just spouting crap off, Felicia. Again, you've shown me zero evidence that vegans suffer from some kind of a constant battle, the struggle to consume enough protein. That's not any, I've seen that nowhere in the medical literature. It's just some BS that you hear from just people that make crap up like VD. And it's unfortunate that people like you believe her. Again, I should be dead by now from not having all this high quality protein. I shouldn't be stronger now, right now, at 54, almost 11 years vegan than I have in my entire life. So you're just, again, my example is just debunking your position, but I'm one anecdotal story, and on top of that, the scientific literature debunks this bullcrap that you're just coming here repeating from VD. I mean, what's her protein levels? Have you seen her protein and albumin? Have you seen her athleticism? And I'm sure she's like half my age or something too. Everything you believe, everything she has told you, you believe because it makes so much sense. So how about I'm going bald, Felicia? She's told you that, right? Because she made a video about how I'm going bald, you know? I have to get my hair cut, you know, quite often because I'm going bald. But Joe Rogan, no hair on his head. Oh yeah, I'm going bald because I'm vegan. So answer that one for me, Felicia. Since you said you believe everything she tells you, explain to me how I'm going bald. Please. Please tell me that one. I mean, yeah, my hair's thinner now than it was 7 years ago when we started our YouTube channel, 8 years ago, but that's normal. I mean, you don't see guys who are 54 years old who have thicker heads of hair at 54 than they did at, like, 43 or 45. So please tell me. Please tell me why you believe I'm going bald. Because she said that, and you said you believe everything she says. So please tell me about how a vegan diet is making me go bald or lose my hair. Maybe she didn't say bald, but she said I'm losing my hair because I'm vegan. So please explain that one to me, Felicia. I'm curious to see how, you said you believe everything she says. So please tell me how going vegan is making my hair like really bad. And I'll take my headphones off so you can watch it here for a bit. So please tell me. Let's see. So you're thinking, she's thinking, because you said you believe everything she says. But Felicia, I'm not going bald. You said you believe I'm going bald because of lack. Are you trolling? I think she's just trolling now. I'm not going bald. So tell me about Joe Rogan. He is born, he and I are the same age. We were both born in the same year, 10 days apart. So please explain me versus Joe Rogan. Him not being vegan, he has no hair whatsoever. Me, completely vegan. Not only do I have more testosterone than Joe Rogan by a long shot, me, the vegan, I have way more hair. So explain how me as a vegan I'm going bald because of my diet. But Joe Rogan, who's not vegan, who's already bald, he didn't go bald because of his diet. Please explain how that makes sense. You can see the back of my head? Here, let's look at the back of my head. And let's look at the back of Joe Rogan's head. Let's look at Joe Rogan's head for a second. All right, so let's take a look at Joe Rogan's head. There's our shirts. Joe Rogan. All right, so let's look at his head here. Let's get some good images. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So what are you saying now? How are you backpedaling on that? Okay, I'm not going bald. VD was obviously mistaken, but that does not mean in time lack of protein won't make you bald. We'll explain Joe Rogan. How come Joe Rogan gets a free pass? He's completely bald. Where's, I mean, you see how you're just making crap up. You have no facts whatsoever. Joe Rogan, completely bald, but he gets all the protein in the universe because he has this high quality protein, as you called it. And he can be bald as bald can be. But me, my hair's thinner now than it was 7 years ago. And like I said, that's just normal. Look it up. Let me just type in male pattern balding. Not that I say I have that, but hair thins out in males over time. I assume it does for females too. So how come Joe Rogan, completely bald, gets a free pass? But you're saying, if I do go bald in the future, it will be only because of my diet, not because of my genetics. And I had a bald grandfather, so I could possibly go bald. It's in my genetic possibilities. But anyway. Yeah, why am I giving her all the time? Why don't you just time her out, Ray Slaver? Let's move on from Felicia. This is a waste of time. I think she's just completely trolling, because this is complete nonsense. See, it's just a double standard. Joe Rogan could be the baldest bald guy in the world, and that baldness has nothing to do with his diet. But for me, a vegan, the fact that my hair isn't as thick now as it was 10 years ago, it's only because I'm vegan. See the double standard? And this is what's annoying being a vegan on YouTube or whatever. It's like you're held to this highest standard. If you have any perceived imperfection, like I said, even if it's not real, they'll just make one up like this, If you have any perceived imperfection, they'll jump on you about it and they'll say it's because you're vegan. It's like, oh, if I catch a cold, if I go to the dentist, it's because you're vegan. Like, non-vegans go to the dentist too. Non-vegans catch cold too. Non-vegans could trip and sprain their ankle. It has nothing to do with diet. So anyway, Felicia's timed out. And if she comes back and spouts more nonsense, we'll do what we do to people that do that. So you can ban her if she comes back spouting nonsense. So I heard your case, Felicia, and as I thought, you had nothing new to say. Vegans don't get enough protein, they lose muscle, they lose hair. Just you're repeating the bull crap that she pulls out of her butt, VD, and throws on the wall to slander and hate people like me who are not doing anything shady, not spreading misinformation. It's fact, you guys. My positions that I'm putting out here are backed by major health organizations like the Academy of Nutrition Dietetics, based on reviewing the scientific research. VD's positions are based on poop coming out of her butt. That's it. Hey, Peter, good to see you. Good to see you, Peter. Just missed a fan of VD's coming here and trying to defend her outrageous, slanderous, hateful positions based on nothing more than poop. Yeah, Uncle Walt, it's true. It's just a bunch of misinformation. Anyway, so let's get back to any real questions here. We don't have to deal with VD slander, hate all night. I just I feel kind of bad I obliged her as long as I did, but I just wanted to prove a point. And my point was exactly what I've been saying. VD says stuff, but there's absolutely no factual basis, just says it, a fantasy. And the stuff I say is based on A, my personal experience, and B, backed by, when I make a health scientific claim, it's based upon fact and evidence. Hey, Atomic Vegan, how's it going, man? Thanks. Yeah, pizza fun. I've been so caught up in all the weirdness tonight. We're
it's
almost
AJ
halfway.
Have pizza tonight.
We're almost halfway to a pizza tonight. So if you guys want to contribute to a pizza fund, hopefully this won't be the first live stream without a pizza fund associated with it. It's been a while since we had a pizza. So if you guys want to contribute to that, we're almost halfway to a pizza total tonight. So thanks, guys. Yeah, we have the link pinned up top to our Streamlabs page. If you want to donate there, they don't take a cut of any kind. So that's the best way if you want to give a complete donation to us. Otherwise, just use the YouTube super chat thing and they take their YouTube cut. That's cool. It's all good. Mark, yeah, become vegan, Mark. But yeah, I agree with you. It's completely irrelevant. Like I said, say I was the most unattractive, unhealthy vegan on YouTube. Let's just pretend I'm that. I guess we don't have to pretend too hard if you're like VD, but just say I'm that person. So what? Who says, where the definition of veganism does it say you have to be beautiful and attractive and super healthy and athletic? You go to the gym every day and work out every day. Like I happen to, but I just do that because I have a gym in my garage now. But anyway, Yeah, it's all irrelevant. Veganism has nothing to do with your own selfish personal appearances. I just do this because I want to be healthy when I'm old. I see how my mom didn't take care of her health and she's having a hell of a time right now in her 80s. I don't want to be like that. So I'm making sure, right? I'm trying my best in my 50s to make sure when I'm her age, I don't have any children to help out. It's just gonna be me and Angie that we're able-bodied as long as we can and healthy. But anyway, yeah, it's all veganism has nothing to do with you. It has to do with animals not being exploited or harmed, especially now needlessly for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So that's what these dumb haters don't get. They just pick on superficial features of a person and don't even really consider why we're vegan. Like I said, I don't care if I was the ugliest, most unattractive vegan YouTuber, and I might be, I don't care. I would still keep doing what I'm doing because I find it, there's absolutely zero reason to harm, exploit animals for any reason because you can just eat plants and be not just getting by like Vidi and her friend Felicia said, oh, if you just eat plants, you're always on that edge of being protein deficient. Complete nonsense. I'm absolutely thriving right now. So there's no reason to harm animals. You can be a healthy person, thriving person. I have better health than most people my age. And let me give you a tip, Felicia and Vidi. Most people my age aren't vegan, but I know this for an absolute fact because when my doctor goes over my blood test with me, he is always amazed about how great my blood tests are, how lean I am. I don't have a bunch of body fat, just, muscle mass and, I say I'm extremely muscular. I'm saying I just have a bunch, most people my age have a higher percent of body fat than I do. But again, that's irrelevant. All that crap's irrelevant. I'm just saying you can be healthy as a vegan, and I'm not vegan for this stuff. I'm vegan because it's absolutely needless. It's just pointless. You don't need to harm animals to be a thriving, healthy person. But you don't even need to harm animals to be an unthriving, unhealthy vegan as well. That's true, Race. I agree that the vegan version of someone's always better. Uncle Wall, anti-vegans focus on the diet aspects. True, they also focus on these personal attacks. Like, oh, veganism is null and void because Ryan looks older now than he did 6, 7 years ago. Yes, we all do. We all do. Who looks younger as they get older, unless they got some weird surgery or something like that. I mean, it's just how life works. I don't know how anti-vegans could I could do the same thing. I could take a picture of who's like Hugh Jackman. He's like a big meat-eating star, isn't he, or something like that. Anyway, I could take a picture of him 7 years ago. I'm sure he looks a lot younger then, Anyway, that's not what I'm going to do though, because that's absolutely stupid to do something like that. Why do I get triggered by these haters? Because here's why. We're just human beings here. We're people with feelings, and we're trying to do something that we enjoy. I mean, YouTube, is like a work environment of sorts. It shouldn't be a place of hostility. We're trying to make videos about our lives, especially in our vlogs. And then you have idiots like VD that just come and try to just tear you apart, make up lies, and do it in a mean, hateful way, all in the name of them making money off hating on you, slandering you. So it's really annoying that, gee, how come just because I put myself out there, that we put ourselves out there, it gives people the free right to just to say the most mean, hateful, untruthful things about you. Again, we're human beings with feelings, and it's just annoying how people think that's totally cool, totally acceptable, a totally fine moral way to make a living. Rita, so at your last checkup, your doctor said, I know one thing, pretty sure you aren't going to die of heart disease. Age 68, cholesterol 129. Your doctor is probably right there. Darkstag, report her some more. She just says mean, hateful things. I know YouTube is saying they're taking bullying and hate speech more seriously than they have been. I don't know why it took them so long. So report again. If she says something hateful about me or some other person that didn't do anything, deserving of it, yeah, report it. Oh, thanks, Logbirch. I'm still digging my new haircut. Every day it's kind of fun to do something a little different with it. I'm exploring it. It's growing out. It's fun. Still mean to dye it again with the henna. Not to hide anything, VD, just because it's fun. Anyway, I haven't done it yet. I've had it for the henna box of dye for like a month or so. Probably 2. I'm just sitting there waiting for a day when it's not so crazy. Who knows? Don't worry, be happy. I don't know. I think people like VD just find, oh, if I say hateful things about vegans, X amount of people will click my videos and I will make Y amount of dollars. So it doesn't bother me that I slander and say mean, hateful things about people who don't deserve it. But as long as she gets some clicks and money, I think she feels totally cool about that. Who is Hero? Olympic basketball. I've just been watching highlights on YouTube, like, a 7-10 minute highlight reel after the game. So that's about it. I don't even know what time the games really happen live. Um, yeah, Tracy, I'm loving the haircut, man. I'm really digging it. Yeah, I'm so glad I did it. I totally love my new haircut. Yeah. I can do so many different things with it too. I can blow it out really straight. I can kind of get this wet look. I can blow it forward. It's just fun. It's kind of exciting to make it. I can do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Darkstag. That's the thing. She actually monetizes. VD monetizes her videos. So yes, when you or anyone watches her videos and an ad runs, she makes some money off it. So yeah, VD actually makes money off making slander, hateful, poop information about people. Yeah, that's what annoys me. So if I seem a little pissed off, yeah, it's just lame that YouTube allows such a way for a person to make a living. Like, picking on me, picking on Angie and other people like Mike the Vegan, just making up nonsense, complete lies, just complete objective, patently false things and hateful things, and able to like derive income from it. That's just so wrong. Anyway, I don't know who that is, Log. Yeah, it's an awful person. That's why I said she's a really low person. So anyway, yeah, if you want to leave us a donation, though, I see the Streamlabs link from our bot there. Yeah, fund a pizza for us tonight, because we're still about halfway to pizza tonight. If you guys want to contribute to that, that would be cool. Yeah, we didn't get a pizza last week because, that's when we went to Angel Stadium. I hope Karma catches up with that person, Darkstag. The funniest thing she ever did, I think, was, I tell you, one of the videos where I was like working outside. It was during like the lockdown, the gym was closed. So I went to an outdoor basketball court. I just outside for like a long time. I'm tired. It's high noon. The sun's beating on me, and I had some like wrinkles on my forehead like this, you know. Um, and she said, I don't know why he has all these wrinkles on his forehead, because I was like kind of crunching, looking at the camera like that. And she thought that those lines were embedded on my head because I'm vegan. And she tried to scientifically show that he doesn't have to look like that. She went out in the sun and walked for like 3 seconds in the sun and showed how her forehead was straight like this. But then for like one fraction of a second, she did this and she had the lines. And I froze like, see, even she did it too, you know? It's just complete, it proves nothing. She's just completely, if you're watching VD, you're stupid. You really are stupid. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just stating an objective fact. You provide no truth whatsoever. Everything you say is easily disproven. Just stop slandering people. So anyway, let's move on. Yeah, she definitely needs some therapy. She needs to get over that for some reason she probably tried an extreme and restrictive form of vegan diet that was popular in the early days of vegan YouTube. Didn't work for her, as it didn't for many other people that tried these extreme and restrictive ways of being vegan, which I don't recommend because it doesn't work for a lot of people. It works for some, but a lot of people it doesn't. Then they blame veganism, and then they start toxic YouTube channels slandering people like me that have nothing to do with that. You know, I don't promote that nonsense. That extreme restrictive diets. How do you find her? I don't want to tell you guys how to find her, because if you watch her videos, it makes her more money. So anyway, guys, shall we talk about, is veganism a diet? Because that's one of the issues I want to get into my debate with Kevin Bass. Remember I made a video about a month ago. The guy, I was telling, hey, just stop saying vegans are pseudo-scientific and stuff like that. Vegan Robs, that's not sponsored. I'm just kind of friends with them. They gave me a t-shirt one time. They make vegan chips. Like, I want to call them potato chips, and sometimes made out of cauliflower and all sorts of other stuff. They're just like a cool chip company. So yeah, that's what Vegan Robs is. I don't think I've worn this before on a live stream, so I thought I'd wear it today for some reason. So yeah. Let me know if you guys want to talk about, is veganism a diet? Because this Kevin Bass dude really is arguing that veganism is a diet, and I think our debate might not cover that, because I think I've convinced him over the past several days on Twitter that he's completely 100% wrong. A few people have been trying to argue that veganism is nothing more than a diet, and it's silly and sensationalist for us, radical for us to like try to um, tie in some kind of moral thing to it. Yeah, Darkest Dad. He's on Twitter. He doesn't have much of a presence anywhere else besides Twitter, and he's not that huge on Twitter. I'm not bagging on him. I don't have a huge presence there either, but he's got some traction amongst this crowd of people who are trying to like deplatform people like, say, Dr. Greger and T. Colin Campbell and other like, this is like carnivore guys like Sean Baker and Paul Saladino for putting out what they say is a bunch of misinformation. Anyway, I was calling Kevin out for just like calling vegans like, he said veganism has pseudoscience at its core, and I was saying no, it doesn't. And then he's saying veganism is nothing more than a diet. He doesn't know why there's a distinction between vegan and plant-based, which I think I showed him clearly why there is such a distinction. A cool analogy there, Uncle Walt. Anyway, that's pretty funny. Molson muscle. Yeah, that's a good way to describe pseudoscience with a Psuedo, not pseudo, like in a Unix, computer language talk there. Um, Yeah, pseudoscience, meaning like it's not really science. It sounds kind of scientific, but at its core, it's just like woo woo or nonsense or like bad science or something like that, like quasi scientific. But anyway, yeah, hopefully Tracy and I will be able to figure out the issues with the stream. And if you're watching Tracy, I'm not sure. I'm already still feeling kind of, I'm already feeling kind of wiped right now. I guess that Felicia kind of got me tired. Plus the basketball. Oh yeah, let's look at my protein deficient body here, huh? Let's look at this thing here. Not to say I'm like, bodybuilder or anything, but I mean, my protein deficient bod here. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm totally falling apart here. Oh my God. Uh, you know. Anyway, um, let's see, Elena, you had a exchange with Paul Nissen during his live chat. You'd like to share with me. First of all, remind me who Paul Nissen is. That name rings a vague bell, but it's not ringing a big bell. A vague bell. Is that even a thing? Oh no, I don't let dumb idiots. Thanks, Jude. I don't let dumb idiots like her get to me. It's laugh because it's so ridiculous. Yeah, I don't get enough protein and I'm losing muscle. That's what they said that happens to all vegans. It's funny, huh? How come I'm not having either of those things happen? Uncle Walt, how much? Like how often? I mean, I do different lifts. So each one has a different weight and all that stuff, or kind of reps. But yeah, I lift pretty much every day. I say pretty much every day because I don't lift on the days I play basketball. Only because I lift at home in the garage, and when I go to the gym, I don't even bother. I just go and play basketball. Or if I'm not playing games, I'm doing drills, I'm working out, I'm using the basketball court for things like jumping, drills, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I work out in our garage gym here every day where I'm not playing basketball, unless I have something to do. Oh, thanks, Kay Farnan.
Don't,
yeah, I don't
let the
them,
haters get to you.
I don't let them get to me. I really don't. If I did, I would have stopped doing YouTube a long time ago. I would have stopped doing social media. I mean, I have my goals. I know what I want to accomplish in life. And if some random idiot who's not based in this reality, this world that you and I all live in, says some complete nonsense about me, it's annoying, yes. But it doesn't stop me from getting me to, it doesn't stop me from continuing pursuing the life and goals that I have. So tip to all you guys there too. If some idiots, some randos get you down, don't let them. They would love to. I'm sure people like VD. And thank you so much, Kay Farden, for the super chat tip there. We're much closer to our pizza now. yeah, just if don't let brandos and dumb comments like that stop you, you know, because I'm sure, like I was saying, yeah, I'm sure people like VD would love to see me say, oh, and maybe she'll freeze this, I'm quitting YouTube now because people like VD say mean things about me and it makes me feel bad. I'm sure they would love that. They would be so happy. They would probably be like for a week just completely glowing with joy, like, ah, I got Ryan from Happy Healthy Vegan to quit because of my videos. That would, you know, so yeah, yeah, don't give them that satisfaction. And just again, don't just know what your goals are, know what you want in life, and just don't let idiots, randos saying complete nonsense pulled out of their butt like have that like change your course. Yeah, you can acknowledge it, you can feel bad or hurt because it's I don't feel great when I see these dumb videos. So look at Ryan, look at him here, he's vegan and he's losing all his hair because he's vegan. Look at Ryan, he's losing his eyebrows because he's vegan. Look at Ryan, he's so weak because yeah, it doesn't make me feel good. I just have to laugh at how stupid they are. um Angie, she's working on, I told you guys, I think last time, another book. Unfortunately, it's not a vegan book this time. Someone reached out to her. I don't know the whole business arrangement. Someone who's put out other books like this. Like she just put out a straight edge punk zine in the 80s. And I tell you, she went straight edge from a band who was like promoting veganism back then, which is weird. Like no one was in the 80s. Anyway, she's going through and just getting all sorts of assets and resources together for the right. I saw her scanning a whole bunch of old photos when I was talking to her before coming in here. So, yep. Paul is from the Raw Life Health Show. Paul Nissen. Okay, so tell me, what did this conversation go like, Paul, with Paul Nissen from the Raw Life Health Show, Elena? I'm kind of curious now because you know me and my thing with raws. I want to make it perfectly clear. I have no problem with people who are raw. I tell you, I'm friends with guys like Chris Kindle, you know, the Banana Commander. He's been raw forever. You know, he's doing great. But that being said, I know it doesn't work for most people and it's unnecessarily restrictive and difficult to do. And furthermore, I see essentially no gain to be had from it. But if it makes you feel better and you like doing it, keep doing it. But let's see what Paul said. So I want to make it clear, I'm not totally against raw, but I'm definitely not for it. Let's see, JS, any tips to exercise consistently without giving up? Yeah, just have goals. If you just kind of exercise, because I've done this before, just kind of go and do a little bit here, a little bit that, and that's cool, but that doesn't keep you motivated. You should have goals, you know, like, you know, my slam dunking quest. Yeah, that's what kept me going for a year and a half to be able to slam dunk. And I'm actually working on it again right now with all my training. I'm getting really, really close, guys, to be able to slam dunk at age 54. So that's one of my goals, hopefully to get a dunk in the next like month or two. I'm really, really close right now. But anyway, have goals, you know, if you're, whatever you're working on, if you're into running, run further, run quicker, get a PR, get a better PR. If you're lifting, you know, lift more, if not more weight, more reps, and get stronger. You just have goals, have specific objective and achievable goals that you work towards. So I think that's the most motivation, because if you just kind of go, oh, today I'm gonna do this, today I'm gonna do that, and there's no logic like as a momentum that pushes you into the future, you're just going to give up because you know you might not have any, you know, enough motivation unless you're super self-motivated. So that's my tips for you there, JS. That's funny, Uncle Walt. Yeah, send Joe Rogan an HHV hat. I don't even know how to send that guy anything, but that is funny. Race, you learn to slam dunk in 5 minutes. Yeah, maybe if you're like 7 feet and like, you know, 19 years old, it might take only a couple minutes. Yeah. Cool, JS. I hope I gave you some tips there. Yeah, just have goals, fitness goals, achievable, objective goals. Like you want to lift a certain amount of pounds, you want to slam dunk, you want to run a certain distance, it's a certain time. Have goals and work towards those goals. And that's what keeps me going every day. I just want to get as athletic as I possibly can right now for basketball, and it's working. I play a guy. I don't know how much you guys know about basketball. It's just today I play a friend of mine who plays in something here in LA called the Drew League. It's like a semi-pro league, like elite players from all around the area, like guys who played in the pros, guys who play in like the NBA G League, and college players playing this thing. They're really elite players. I was playing my friend today, one on one, and I was keeping up, and he's like half my age too. I was blocking his shots several times, stole the ball a few times, shooting over him. I was keeping up. So I mean, you know, it shows my athleticism is working out. If I could do something like that, my age, hang with someone who plays elite basketball and try to lock him down on defense. So I'm not saying this is a brag. I'm just saying that's my goal. I'm achieving my goals there of increasing my athleticism. And one way I'm going to measure it is try to slam dunk really soon again. Who is this vegan dynamite person here? Hey, I'll give a shout out to a hater here. I have no idea who you are, so I'm not obsessed with you. I think I've seen an email from someone saying that. You know, it's like, I have no idea who you are, bro, or broette. I have no idea who you are. I'm not obsessed with someone. I have no idea who you are. Are you like a narcissist or sociopath or something like that, projecting all this weird stuff on you? I have no idea, bro. But little shout out to you if that made your day. Maybe you're going to be really happy now. That I think you're obsessed with me. Again, narcissists and sociopaths. I've known so many. So again, I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but I know that they project constantly. So anything they say about you is actually a revelation about something about them. So if anything, I'm sure this vegan dynamite person is obsessed with me, or else why would you be here? I don't watch your content. I have no idea who the hell you are, honestly. But if you're here, you obviously know who I am, and you can't turn this off right now. You could be doing any number of things. It's Friday night. You could be out on a date with a girl right now, or boy, whatever you're into, or whatever. You'd be out at the movies. You'd be out at a club, dancing, taking ecstasy, whatever you want to be doing. But no, you're here with me right now, watching a vegan live stream. So I think that's totally awesome. If you're obsessed with me and you can't turn the show off, awesome. I won. Anyway. Hey Joe, he just came into the chat a couple minutes ago. Who knows who that was? I have no idea. Oh, I see Tracy just sent me a text about that person, that troll that just came on. Oh, she thinks it's someone pretending to be like VD and saying I'm obsessed with her. No, I don't watch VD content. The only time I do is on occasion. If someone really urges me to watch one of her dumb videos about me, I may go watch it and respond to it just to expose what a lying sack of crap her arguments are, or her lying person she is, what a sack of crap her arguments are, and to destroy any semblance of credibility that they may have. Other than that, yeah, I completely ignore it. I don't really watch too much content on YouTube in the first place. So with my limited viewing time, I'm certainly as hell not going to watch some toxic nonsense of crap being pulled from someone's butt. So anyway, why am I triggered tonight? I'm not sure why I'm triggered tonight. I guess because we had some VD fans come on, and that's really rare. So having some VD fans come on and try to defend her methods of slander, hate, and pulling crap out of her butt just to make money, hurting people, saying hateful things just to make money, that kind of bothers me. So I don't know if I'm triggered, but I'm annoyed just to think how that economy is allowed to exist on YouTube. So anyway, let's move on from nonsense. Hey, Lisa, happiest vegan on earth. Hey, are you back in town yet, or are you still on that trip? I see you doing all that acro yoga in Oregon. Okay, she's a friend of yours. Okay, then why was she trolling me saying that I'm obsessed with her? Why was she saying that for? Please let me know, Lisa. If you can vouch for her authenticity, why is she coming here saying I'm obsessed with her? Sorry, VD, or I'm sorry, I'm Vegan Dynamite. If I thought you were someone else. So I am a little annoyed tonight, I have to admit, because we were talking about VD for so long. And that's my fault. I shouldn't have allowed that to happen. My bad. I take complete full responsibility for it. And the consequent, mental state I'm in right now. It's not as cheery and cool and, you know, peace and loving as it normally is. Yeah, she could have been joking, Joe Chip. So if Vegan Dynamite, if you were just joking, I apologize. If Lisa of Happiest Week on Earth vouches for you, I'm going to try to chill out, guys. Let me just try to chill. Let me take a deep breath. You guys sometimes ask, do I meditate? Do I breathe? I need to right now. Let me take a little breath. Through the nose. Race. Interesting hypothesis. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Let me just do a little more breathing here because I need to bring it down a little bit. Too much adrenaline flowing. I'm gonna be really tired tonight, especially after being at the gym. I was there like over 2 hours, but I spent like the last 20 minutes talking to my friend who plays in the Drew League, you know, the elite league that I was talking about. I'm totally hanging with them, no problem. Anyway, between that and the adrenaline of this, I don't want to be totally like couch locked when I get done here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Lisa. So that is not Vegan Dynamite. She says she's not in here. It must be someone pretending to be her. So yeah, okay, because the way that person was acting, they gave off the complete vibe of hater and troll. And again, I have this skill from like I developed in the 90s when I did some substitute teaching. I told you before a class would even start, I could already pick out from people's vibes. Like that person is going to be a complete a-hole. That person, you know, I could tell before they even said one word. And I'm usually right. I'm wrong sometimes. I'm wrong. I'm right like over 90% of the time. And I thought maybe I was wrong on that Vegan Dynamite, but apparently I was right. My intuition was correct once again. Wow, so someone even has an imposter account for her. That is sad. Wow. Let me do a little more breathing though. Yeah, if she was joking, it'd better if it was funny, but it sounds like she wasn't joking. Now you're going to follow Vegan Dynamite's channel. Make sure you follow the right one, AJ Vintage, because you might follow the wrong one. What age did I teach? Pretty much, I did kind of all, but I specialized in high school. I did a lot at Santa Monica High School. I pretty much took over for a semester. A teacher had some health issues and bailed. I thought I was going to be there a few days. I had it for a few months. And I did the following years. I did some more. It's back when I was in you know after I did my leave of absence from grad school, and I moved back down to LA. I did some of that to like help supplement the music career and all that. So yeah, I did a lot at Santa Monica High School. That was like my main school, and some at John Adams Middle School too in Santa Monica. Those are kind of fun times, you know. That's kind of cool. I learned a lot during all that. Do I miss teaching? Well, when you're substitute teaching, I wasn't really like trained and prepped really to be a proper teacher. They just kind of threw me in there without any direction really. So if I had a better environment with the full support, yeah, it'd be kind of cool. And I did teach a lot. Tracy knows this. I worked with the Princeton Review for a long time in the 2000s, basically, like the 2000s, like, you know, up to like for like maybe 6-7 years. I was what's known as a master tutor, which is like one of their highest levels, basically, you know, teaching kids the SAT primarily, a little bit of the ACT and the GRE. But yeah, I was like an SAT expert, basically. So I missed that. That was fun. Now I look back on it, I feel kind of bad because it's sort of a privilege thing, you know, like people that could afford the fees, the exorbitant fees, got my services and there's the services of Princeton Review. But it was fun though. If I could ignore that aspect of it, I learned a lot. I felt it kept my mind sharp, and I enjoyed using my skills of explaining things clearly. I think you guys know I do that when I make the videos. I try to explain things as clearly as possible. I don't try to make them all intellectual and cloudy and make things confusing. So that was fun. I do kind of miss that. Yeah, remembering names was hard for me when I had classrooms. Yeah, even when I had Princeton Review classrooms, they were small classrooms, like, 4 students, 6 students. That was easier, but sometimes I'd get like a school-sized classroom. It was tough. But yeah, those are fun. I enjoy teaching, and maybe I'll do it again sometime. I feel like what I'm doing right now is sort of, teaching in a weird way, because that's what that VD person, Felicia, is saying, that I'm teaching you guys, you fellow vegans and vegetarians and vegan interested people here. It says I'm teaching you guys all these horrible, dangerous bits of information that will lead your health to, to bad outcomes. That's what she's saying. I'm teaching, and I'm teaching really bad, horrific things. But again, the stuff I'm teaching is backed by science, as opposed to stuff that VD is teaching is backed by nothing more than the poop that it was produced from. Travis, one day you will have an imposter, and maybe you'll have a few hater trolls too, making videos about you, making crap up about you. It's not that fun though, Travis. Take it from me. That's funny, Molon. Or Molson. Yeah, thanks, Uncle Walt. Bodie and Jojo are doing good. Our babies. Is that really that vegan teacher that's here, or do we have another? I'm not saying I don't know. I'm just saying, is that the real that vegan teacher? Because I do work to help the animals. That's my primary motivation as a vegan. That's why I went vegan, is for the animals. The longer I stayed, the more I learned about animal agriculture, which we're all against, is not only horrible for the animals, it's horrible for our planet. It's the number one source of greenhouse gas emissions, number one source of animal agriculture, number one source of Amazon rainforest destruction. The list goes on. So yeah, the longer I stay, the more reasons why I'm vegan. But yeah, primarily though, yeah, it's an ethical, moral belief, and you can add on more to it. You can construct a vegan diet to be really healthy if you want, but that's not the core of it. But that's what I was talking about here. Is veganism more than just a diet? Because that's what the debate topic will be once I finally get my live stream guest hosting software up and running. I hope to get it soon. It's just really been bugging me all these months. Vegan Rob, look him up, a chip company. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just love their chips. They gave me a shirt last time I saw them. I said, hell yeah, I'll wear the Vegan Rob shirt. But I haven't worn it that much. It was like a couple years ago. But here I'm wearing it tonight. I felt like a white t-shirt night for some reason. Hey, Jamit, getting us closer and closer to that pizza goal. Let me see how we're doing on the pizza goal here. Actually, I think I can look right here in my dashboard. Let me get to that here. Let's see. Ooh, we're still a little shy on the pizza goal, guys. If you guys want to donate something for the pizza, we're still maybe about $10 shy for pizza tonight. We don't have to have pizza tonight, but it's kind of fun to do that, But yeah, thanks, Jamit. Good to see you. Love your work. Vegan for the animals. That's why I'm vegan, That's it. I mean, yeah, enjoying good health. Join not destroying the Amazon rainforest and our planet, obviously. But yeah, it's primarily why I went vegan. It's the reason why I went vegan. Hey, Nadia, good to see a fellow vegan too on a Friday night. Rice cakes or bagels? I don't really eat either, to be honest with you, but I would eat either. I mean, those are not just like go-to foods that we grab all that often. No, Joe, I've never heard of that no-name vegan brand before. That's a cool idea. That sounds like a brand that should work. Let me get a more water here. Well, I just coughed. See, I'm sure Vidi will make a video. She'll freeze it and wind up. See, look at Ryan. He just coughed. That means his health is deteriorating because he's vegan. All right. Oh, Jamit makes music? I didn't know that. Is Jamit a musician? You didn't tell me that, Jamit. Let me know if there's some. Oh, I wish I got to get a link to your stuff, man. How do we find your music, Jamit? I want to check it out now. Cactus leather. I'd have to see. I'm not really a big leather person anyway. Like vegan faux leather. I mean, it usually doesn't match my kind of style. I'll check it out for sure. Make a determination then. Hey, Angry Vegan, did you just pop in? Let's see. Okay, so I don't know. So I guess we get back to the question I was going to talk about at the beginning. Yeah, Tracy's right about that. A lot of supermarkets or have their own like house brand vegan plant-based thing. But what do you guys think? How would you respond to someone who insists that veganism is nothing more than a diet? Nothing more, just a way of eating. One response I said, it's like, hey, I can try an Okinawan diet. Doesn't automatically make me Okinawan. I'm just doing an Okinawan diet. It's a big difference between adjective, like vegan as an adjective in front of the noun diet, vegan diet versus the noun vegan. Huge difference. That's funny, Race. No, the only thing I have that's kind of vegan leather is As Nature Intended. That shoe company that I like. I was working with for many years. They sent me a pair of vegan leather kind of dress shoes to wear with my new suits that I got. I haven't been wearing the suits for like since lockdown and stuff. Nowhere to go that really to wear them. Maybe I'll wear them next Friday. I told you guys we won't be here next Friday because for a live stream, it's our anniversary, our wedding anniversary. So maybe I'll wear my suit that day. But we might go to the beach too and watch a sunset. I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. I like wearing my fancy clothes though, but just really not too many occasions to wear them. Let's see, JS, what's a casual response when someone asks you why you're a vegan? Okay, good question, JS. Remember, for me, it's all about what I call getting the conversions. I'm not trying to be confrontational and start a fight, a debate, or anything like that. If someone's asking me that question, I'm approaching it with the assumption that they're asking it in a sincere way. They're kind of curious, and maybe I could give them some information that would make them consider going vegan. Maybe they are considering going vegan and they want to know why I went vegan. So I try to like kind of cold read the best I can and try to guess the best intentions. Like if someone asked me at the gym, I might give them a different answer than someone might ask me at like a vegan festival or something like that. But I try to give them, either some good fact-based information or something about my personal story that's true. Ask them why they aren't. See, good. I like that. Don't worry, be happy. But that's a little confrontational. You know what I'm saying? It's like it kind of provocative, might put them on the defensive. And I don't want to do that. I know other like more hardcore vegans, more rough and tumble ones, vegan gains. They'll probably want to do that kind of thing, and that's why we're all different. For me, I actually want to convert them. I want them to, if not go vegan that day, I want to plant seeds in their minds about the positiveness, the reasons why it's a great decision. It's a no-brainer decision to go vegan. That's what Tracy said there. Vegan equals an ethical lifestyle choice. So obviously that intersects what I eat. But my veganism is a part of all my life, not just the food I eat. That's what a lot of people don't get. It's more than a diet. If someone you just handed them a bunch of plant foods and say, eat this all day, it doesn't mean they're vegan. Like say they're still, one of their favorite pastimes is big game hunting. Just because they eat plants for a week or a month doesn't mean that they're, going to stop hunting, unless they're vegan. That's the huge difference there. That's what I told these guys on Twitter, like Kevin Bass. There's a reason why you don't see like vegan big game hunters, guys going on African safari, shooting down a bunch of lions and giraffes and zebras for funsies. That's absurd. Like, it doesn't happen. If you Google vegan hunting, you'll see guys posing with their guns with like cucumbers and mangoes. That's what you find. There's a reason why there's no such thing as vegan hunters. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a dude that had a heart attack, a hunter dude that had a heart attack in his 50s or 60s. Doctor said, hey, you got to go plant-based now if you want to keep living. Reluctantly goes plant-based and still goes hunting. That person is not a vegan, even though they might be eating a vegan diet because their doctor forced them to. But there's a huge difference. There's a reason why you don't. I tried to tell these guys like Kevin Bass and all that. If you allow that veganism is just a diet, then you logically would follow that you would have vegan big game hunters. That would be permissible, or that it's totally cool to like wear, mink furs, dead baby seal furs, and leather into a vegan restaurant or a vegan festival and be totally blessed there. You know, it's absurd. I think I got the point through how you can't be a vegan big game hunter, a vegan animal rancher who slaughters cattle. It just doesn't make any sense. Good one, jam it. Put carnies in a headlock, make them peel potatoes. I'm with you on that one. Cool. I'm glad some of you guys like my analogy and story there. Um, Tim K, how do I feel about people trying to eat vegan 1 or 2 meals a day versus going 100% vegan? Love our energy and all that. Thank you. I mean, if that's the best they can do to get started, I'm cool with that. You know, I mean, I realize people, you know, will transition if they're gonna at their own rate. I came in my own unique way, and I didn't just like, you know, overnight. It was a long flirting with veganism. So that's what it's gonna take to show them that, oh, I don't feel crappy after eating my 2 vegan meals a day. In fact, I feel good. If that's what it takes to show them, to prove to them, because they might not be sure, they're wondering if they're gonna feel like crap or whatever, how they might feel. If that's what it takes, cool. Then they can just drop that one non-vegan meal and then hop on board. So yeah, I tell you, it's all about conversion. It's about getting people to become vegan. Not everyone's going to go vegan overnight. You know, that's a 100% true fact. So we need to convince people in a way that's not going to turn them off and make them, you know, make them have a negative perception about vegans and veganism. That's the last thing I want, you know. So anyway, yeah, Tracy's agrees 100% there. Yeah, vegan equestrian. That's what I said. Yeah, if you believe that veganism is just a diet, then you could have like vegan meetups at horse races. You know, like it's all go to the horse races and bet on the horses. That's absurd. You know, there's all these things that would follow logically if veganism were merely a diet. It's just absurd. It's called a reductio ad absurdum. In Latin, it translates roughly into reduced to absurdity. I showed the complete absurdity of what would follow if it were true that veganism were merely just a diet. Vegan big game hunting clubs, vegan equestrian meetups, vegans for fur and leather, and you know, it's no. I mean, yeah, if you eat only plants and you do that stuff, you know, you're not a vegan. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm not putting them down. Well, yeah, I'm not excited about people like that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying the definitions of the words are quite clear. And you know, I'm not being, you know, a radical vegan activist when I defend the proper definition of veganism. Never heard of that, JS. Yeah, I'm with you. Race, yeah, riding a horse, yeah, that's there again. Let's look at the definition of vegan. Harming or exploiting animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. Yeah, if you're betting on horses, riding horses, well, you're exploiting the animal. What can you ride as a vegan? Produce not pills. Don't ask that. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. You can ride another vegan. Or a mechanical bull or something like that. Angry vegan. I know there's a bunch of definitions of veganism. Like some haters will point out in the encyclopedia dictionary definitions, I mean, they don't include the moral aspect. They just describe it purely as like someone who has no animal products. So I'm going, well, you have to have the moral aspect. So any vegan definition that has the moral aspect, because at its core, it's a moral stance. If not, if you just define it solely by eating food, then you would have to allow, like I said, for vegan big game hunters that just go and kill animals for funsies, but they don't eat any animal products, so they're vegan, right? You know, vegans that go out and club baby seals and wear their fur because, hey, we don't eat animals, but we don't really care about killing these animals. See how absurd that would be, you know what I'm saying? So any definition that contains that essential element of the moral position about the wrongness of harming and exploiting animals, I'm pretty much down with. You know, I mean, I have to see each one individually, but in general, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the essence of the definition of veganism, is that you have to have the moral component. Otherwise, you're describing, you know, vegan big game hunters. B12, I didn't do anything for 5 years rock and roll. I had really fine B12 levels for the first 5 of my 10 years as a vegan, and they were fine. I was saying what happened after 5 years, started taking a sublingual spray. I get some in like my protein supplement too, but I only took it because I thought it'd be a responsible thing to do since people watch our videos, but I didn't have to. I wasn't like anywhere close to being deficient in B12 5 years into veganism. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not a medical doctor. From what I understand, it doesn't deplete really all that rapidly. So it's probably not. You don't have to like overnight start worrying about it or anything like that. But yeah, look into it. Get your blood tested, as you should do anyway. You should get your blood tested for B12 and see where you stand, even before going vegan or in your early days of veganism, just to know what your baseline starting points kind of are. Yeah, animals is a very unique thing. Yeah, there's not one definition, but there's nowhere in the definition of veganism it says you can't have a pet that you care for and love and take really good care of or anything like that. In fact, we go beyond that. Beyond our pets, we take care of and love other animals that come to our property, like, other neighborhood cats. We name them, we pet them. You've seen us feed the raccoons, the squirrels, and all that stuff, especially Angie. So, yeah, Uncle Walt, if he's your pet and companion, you're not like harming him or exploiting him. Yeah, you can have pretty much any animal, I would imagine. I don't know about that, Harry. I don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. In general, I see horse ownership being more problematic than like, keeping like a cat or dog at home. Um, But yeah, good point, race lever. I just in general, I have to hear the specifics, but in general, is I think it's a little more problematic because you're not really like riding your cat or anything like that. But yeah, buying your animals, race lever raises an excellent, excellent, excellent point. There. Yeah, don't get from breeders. That's exploiting animals right there for food, clothing, or any other purpose like profit. They're exploiting animal breeding for their own, monetary gain. Rescue animals, that's where you should get your animals. And our cats are both rescue animals, rescued from here at the shelter in Long Beach. That's a funny game, JS. Yep, I have to agree with that too. Produce, not pills. Yep, it just astounds me how many animals end up in shelters, how many animals are wandering the streets. How come there's always been a constant flow of like seemingly homeless cats ever since we lived here for like the past 20 years? Be like, what would it be like if there weren't any like spaying or neutering? Let's see. I'm starting to feel hungry. How are we doing on the pizza tonight? Let's see. Oh man, guys, yeah, we're still about maybe about maybe $6 down on a pizza or so. If you guys want to give us any last minute super chat tips here, that would be cool. About six or so dollars down from Pizza Fund tonight. Joanne, you feel awful as a vegan pooping 10 times a day. What the hell were you eating? I mean, I poop a lot as a vegan. I poop about maybe 3 times a day, 2, 3 times a day, very regularly, easy poops. What the hell were you eating? Eating like 10 poops a day? Yeah, something was wrong. Something was definitely wrong. I would feel bad as a vegan or on any diet pooping 10 times a day, but don't blame that as on a vegan diet. I mean, I've never pooped 10 times a day as a vegan. I mean, you make it sound like that, could be a common feature of veganism or something like that. But no. You would like to know where I'm ordering my pizza from. I'm not telling. um, I haven't even said I'm going to order a pizza yet. Um, yeah, that's a lot of poop, Uncle Walt. I mean, unless they're like 10 tiny poops a day. But yeah, something's wrong. If you're pooping 10 times a day, I would go see a doctor. Seriously, I'm not a medical doctor, but it sounds like something's wrong. I would go to a doctor and ask, let him or her what you're eating, let them know, and ask, why am I pooping 10 times a day? I don't know, okay? You can tell me that. Good point, Tracy. Yeah, I shouldn't make fun of that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, your gut microbiome takes some time to adjust. If you're not vegan, say you're eating a bunch of meat and cheese and stuff like that. That's what your gut microbiome is ready to process. And if it's not getting that, it's going to be out of whack for a bit until new microflora develop for processing the higher fiber in plants. So yeah, you might have some weird poop for a transitory period, but it doesn't take that long from what I read. Again, not a medical doctor, maybe like 3 weeks or something like that to like get your gut bacteria primed and ready for eating a ton of plants rather than a bunch of animal products. How many calories do I eat a day? Probably 3,000, something in that ballpark. Remember, I'm 6'4.5", pretty athletic, and I do a lot of cerebral activity as well, which burns a lot of calories. So yeah, I think about 3,000 calories a day on average. I don't track it really, but I've done some estimations here and there. Well, I heard about Little Caesars doing a plant-based meat. Yeah, but they don't have a vegan cheese yet, right? Produce Nut Pills. Let me know if I'm right in that assumption. That's one thing's stopping us from checking out Little Caesars. Plus, I just like my little local pizza place here in Long Beach. Joanne, no, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's objective fact. In fact, remember the doctors, like Dr. Stork, we went on that show, they tried to ridicule us for being vegans. Dr. Stork, a very vocal supporter of eating meat, dairy, and eggs and bacon and all that crap. He has come around and actually has been very big on the microbiome, information about microbiome research, and promotes eating more plants now than ever before. He's not vegan or vegetarian or anything like that. So no, it's not a vegan theory. Like just one doctor off the top of my head, Dr. Stork, very non-vegan, and he, if you want to debunk, microbiome or if you want to say it's a vegan thing, well, you got a lot of non-vegan medical doctors who are in a complete agreement that it's not a bunch of nonsense. So what you're saying there is a bunch of nonsense. It's a vegan thing. Nope. Non-vegan medical doctors do research on it too and understand its importance. Yeah, Tracy, you're absolutely right. Like chess players, I heard can burn like, in a match, like 2,000 calories or more or something like that. It was an incredible amount of calories for when elite chess players playing in a tournament. Hey, VLAM, thanks. Hey, we're getting really close to that pizza now, VLAM.
Do you think animals have compassion or have empathy? Can you teach a cat not to hunt birds?
Can you guys hear that? Can you hear the text to speech? Just double checking that it's working because I've had some issues with it in the past. I think it is. Let me know down below. Let's see. So what's that, VLAM? Do I think animals have compassion or have empathy? Can you teach a cat not to hunt birds? I don't know. I mean, well, we have no problem with that because we don't let our cats outside. I have no idea how their brains work, to be honest with you, B-Lam. Would be speculating there. And then the hunting is part of their instinct. That's what cats are. They're not like giraffes and rhinos, that eat just plants. They're felines. They're hunters. So that's part of their instinct. They'll just hunt anything. Like not even to eat it, but I've seen them like swat at butterflies. I've seen our indoor cats swat at those daddy longlegs and spiders. I just think it's how they're wired. That's how they survived for millions of years before humans started feeding them. So I don't know if it's a lack of empathy. I just think it's you're dealing with their instincts. Okay, you could hear it, guys. All right, thanks for letting me know that the text to speech is working. All right, cool. I see I have my little workaround for it too. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks, Tracy. If there's a troll wandering around here, I shouldn't have entertained them so much earlier. That was my bad. Uncle what do I like to snack on when I'm in a hurry? Well, sometimes I know it's not the healthiest thing because it has a little bit more saturated fat than I would like, but it's still like way less than animal products. Sometimes I'll snack on some peanuts. Other times like cashews. A lot of nuts are higher in saturated fat, so I try not to go too nuts on nuts. Often too, I'll make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I'll use that PB2 product, not sponsored, where they remove a lot of the fat, and particularly saturated fat content goes way down. That's what I did the other day. Yesterday, I had to run out really quick. So I made a quick PB2 based, peanut butter jelly. It wasn't really jelly. It was maybe some other fruit. Yeah, a quick little sandwich like that. And, I'm good for a little bit there. So that's a quick, easy one, especially if you don't have to make the peanut butter. If you just get out of the jar, you can have the sandwich in your mouth in 20 seconds. It takes me like a minute and a half, maybe. Oh, this is the real vegan dynamite now? Wow. They used your same profile pic and everything. So they got you 4 new subscribers. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I didn't know I did. They came on and said, "Why am I so obsessed with them?" I go, "I'm not even sure who you are, so how could I really be obsessed with you or them?" It was just a really confusing question. Hey Parth, what's up? Did I hear that someone ordered 3 meat pizzas? Yeah, I heard that Vegan Zombie's house before. That's just wrong on so many levels. And how did they get his home address? That really sucks. See, this is what sucks. Here are just simple people not doing radical stuff, not to bag on say Vegan Games or something like that, but he's a little more extreme, some of the stuff he says. But people like me, Vegan Zombie, not offensive to anyone, unless the concept of not eating animal products is somehow triggering and offensive to that person in particular. And if so, it's on them, not on us. We're not saying, hey, we don't eat meat and you're a horrible person because you're not like me. Anyway, I'm saying, what's the point? This sucks. Why is this happening? Anyway, yeah, Joe, maybe change Joe might be right to Vegan Dime. Maybe change your password for YouTube just to be safe. Yeah, they ordered meat pizzas, sent them to his house multiple times, right? Or at least 3 at one time. I wasn't sure if it was multiple times. That's just so lame. Someone just willing to spend all that money to piss off a vegan. That shows you how much they really hate vegans, right? I mean, I said Chris doesn't say anything offensive about anyone, He makes me look like Vegan Gains, kind of, what I'm talking about? But Chris is so chill, so just positive, and people still hate him that much to do something like that, to spend, how much are 3 pizzas? That's got to be $30-40 or something? Wow. Cool, Ray subscribed to her too, awesome. Yeah, hey, Graven Babies. Yeah, that's just complete stupid. That's the definition of stupid. If we could make a change to the dictionary definition of stupid, that would be it. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry now, too. Let me see. I think I'm really close on the pizza now after that last tip here. Let me take a look here. Refresh. Ooh, really close. Like $1 or $2. It's probably good enough, If anyone wants to donate $1 or $2, then we definitely got a pizza for tonight, which I wouldn't mind because I told we didn't get one last week. I live streamed Wednesday and we didn't get any food because you guys were really generous last week. I thank you. We used that to buy our tickets to get into Angel Stadium and pay the shafter fee, like the Ticketmaster type fee. And then we bought our 1 or 2 vegan items there, the pretzel and the vegan burrito. But yeah, we didn't get any pizzas last week. Who got the pizza sent to him? That was Vegan Zombie. Chris, a Vegan Zombie, had that happen to him, unfortunately. Let's see. And he didn't accept the pizza. So what happens then? They get thrown out, That's just really stupid. Really dumb. Anyway, let me drink a little more water here. 8 o'clock. 2 hours. So I'll get going pretty soon. Again, I want to emphasize, sorry, forgive me if I'm repeating myself. Let me get the water first. And next Friday is mine and Angie's anniversary. Our, let's see, 16th anniversary. So we're going to go out on Friday night, so there won't be a live stream. And assuming Tracy and others can help me sort out the issues with hosting a guest into a live stream, we'll make that happen too. I think I might be too hungry tonight, Tracy. Let me know if you're going to be around tomorrow. I'm not sure what my schedule's like tomorrow, but maybe sometime in the afternoon we can try it for, try to troubleshoot the issue. So let me know if that'll work out for you tomorrow, Tracy. I'm just getting pretty burnt right now to troubleshoot. You know what troubleshooting's like. Probably it takes a lot of energy, a lot of burning, a lot of energy. A lot of carbohydrates and calories to do all the mental work. Yeah, July, thanks. Yeah, I think we're gonna go try a new vegan sushi place. We'll see. Okay, Tracy, I'll just text you tomorrow. See if you're around. See if it's gonna work out. And hopefully it will. I really want to debate the Kevin Bass guy who says veganism is just a diet. It's not. It's nothing more than a diet, and that veganism is anti or quasi scientific at its core. Just whatever. We'll set them straight, guys. So if that were to happen, though, my plan is to do that on Wednesday of next week. So that's the plan. Wednesday of next week, assuming everything works out with the hosting guest, Tracy's going to help me out. Wednesday debate, and Friday no live stream because it's our anniversary, me and Angie's. So that's the plan. We'll see if it goes as planned. That's what happens when I make plans. They usually kind of fall apart on me. We'll see if this all works out. Ooh. All right, we got the pizza. All right, it's official. Produce Not Pills. You came in at the last bit here. All right.
Go to a new vegan pizza restaurant or else lol.
We don't have any better vegan. This one that we go to all the time is like an amazingly good vegan. They make an amazingly good vegan pizza restaurant. So it's here in Long Beach. There's other places I like, but we couldn't go get it, and they're too far. I could be at this one in 10 minutes or less. But thank you so much, Produce Not Pills. So that's it. We're gonna get our pizza tonight. So hopefully they're not too crowded. We will see. Yeah, pizza icon there, Graven Babies. Yeah. That's funny. You called him a basshole race lever. I wouldn't go that far about Kevin. He just has some pretty, I think, pretty strong opinions about veganism that I don't think he's really been challenged on because he's not really talking to too many vegans. So he's gonna encounter this, philosophically minded vegan, and we'll set him straight. Let's see, Xana, I point you to scientific studies opposing the theory of Richard Wrangham? You're familiar with Richard Wrangham? No, I mean, I read his book before, Catching Fire. I recommend anyone who's interested in the evolution of the human diet, how we went from eating fruits to basically eating cooked tubers. Didn't go to eating meat or something like that. So yeah, check. I don't know. I'm sure there's been responses to Richard Wrangham. He's a Harvard primatologist, by the way. It's like anthropology, but the study of human primates, past and present. So yeah, check out his book, Catching Fire, and if there's any responses to his stuff, I would be game to check it out. Yeah, but our pizza that we're getting, it doesn't have like Daiya cheese and all that stuff, Nadia. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that stuff. It's a cheeseless pizza. They have their own house-made seitan and veggies. It's really good. Not that they didn't make house-made veggies, but the seitan's made in there. I've described the pizza before. I can't off the top of my head remember every last bit on it, but yeah, it's a good pizza. It's not like a super hardcore processed pizza like a Daiya that you get at the market. I've had those before, and yeah, there is a price to be paid afterwards with that. But yeah, the ones we get here at our local pizza place, they're good. Yeah, good advice there, Tracy. Thanks for sharing that there with Nadia. Yeah, there are options out there as well and ways you could prepare them. Let's see, the vegan orange chicken at Panda Express. Good question, Produce Not Pills. Yeah, they have a handful of locations here in Southern California and a few less ones than that in New York. I looked at the list of locations, and unfortunately, the nearest ones to us are like all 14 plus miles away. That being said, I believe on Monday, I'm going to go out and pay a visit to my mom, who's still recovering from her her heart surgery and the mild stroke she had after that. She's getting slowly better. Fortunately, I'm going to go visit her early next week, and one of the select locations in SoCal is where she lives at. So I'm gonna get the vegan orange chicken and bring it to her and me and feast on it. So yeah, I can't check it out yet, but yeah, I'm gonna check it out and give it to my mom and have her eat it. I'm sure she's gonna love it. She would be way more vegan if she like lived near me or we lived near her and stuff. I wish, I wish. Anyway, because she had to have, a operation for her heart. We know a vegan diet is really good for heart health, especially the kind that we prefer, not just eating Oreos and Cracker Jacks. Yeah, thanks, G. Like she's improving. It's happening slowly, but there is a steady improvement happening with her. So we're just being patient. 14 miles is nothing for you. In LA traffic, produce not pills. 14 miles literally can be like, an hour. It depends what time of the day. Do I like vegan donuts? Angie has them a little more often than I do. I can live without donuts, but I'll eat them sometimes. They're not like one of my vices or anything like that. I don't get too tempted. I'll get more tempted by like a vegan ice cream or something like that. Yeah, but my mom's doing better. Thanks, guys. I told her after the last live stream that you guys wished her well. She had no idea what I was talking about. So yeah, our live stream viewers, wish you well. Hope you're getting better. She seemed delighted by it, though. It seemed to create some positive vibes in her. So thank you guys. I talk to her pretty much every day. She doesn't eat a lot of dairy, but she's not like dairy free. She eats a lot of plants. They have her what's on called like a heart diet, which means a lot of plants, but it's not completely free of animal products, unfortunately. So yeah, whatevs. Oh, the Manhattan Beach location you went to sold out already? Because that was one of the nearer ones to me on Vegan Dynamite. I mean, sold out completely. They're not being restocked every day. So I want to know because the one I'm going to, Austin Heights, I mean, if they're out of supply, they're out of supply. I guess I should call first. Let me know how that works out. If they have just like a finite supply to last the entire product run, or do they just get new ones in every day? I don't know. Thanks for letting me know. Oh no, just 2 locations? Oh no, that sucks. So I'm not gonna get it. Ah, that's all right, because my favorite vegan restaurant here in Cerritos, it's just my favorite vegan restaurant of all. I went there on my birthday last Saturday. Vin Loy. There's one in Reseda. I go to the one in Cerritos. Anyway, they make a really good orange chicken, and I got it on my birthday. I got it when I went there a few weeks before that. So it's not all bad, but I was really interested to see the Beyond Meat collaboration with the Panda Express to see what their orange chicken was like. I heard it was really good. Our friend Sonia Elsie was really into it. Oh, that's frustrating, Graven. She won't try anything vegan. Just give her one night when she's a little tipsy, assuming she drinks a little bit. Give her a Beyond Burger. Put some a nice slice of high quality vegan cheese on her. Put the ketchup and mustard on it. Give it to her. She'll never know she's ate a vegan burger. And let her know later on. Ask her, "Hey, mom, how'd you like that vegan burger?" She'll go, "What vegan burger? The one you just ate and enjoyed?" And then she'll see, "Oh, okay, I guess I do like vegan options." So I don't think there's anything disingenuous or evil about that. It's not like you're forcing a vegan to eat meat, because non-vegans eat plants already, right? I mean, unless they're a carnivore. I doubt your mom's a carnivore. So give her the burger. I don't think there's anything unethical about that. She's just going to have more plants than she thought she was getting. Because, burgers do have plants on them, right? The bun, the veggies and stuff like that. Yeah, Vinloy Tofu Cerrito. Tracy, that's it. That place we went to after, what's that? Veg Fest. That's it. I went there on my birthday. I love that place. That owner's so cool. The food's so good. Just good vibes there. Next Love Spirals live. We don't really play live, but we're working on some new songs right now, guys. I just been so busy with my mom kind of stuff. It's been hard to have consistent time to work on songs. I'm working on like several right now. So look for more music. Maybe we'll put out an EP of all these songs later on this year. Ah, there you go, July. You looked for your vegan ice cream the other day, and your mom had eaten it all. See what I'm saying? Yeah, give your mom. Is your mom Graven Babies like say Ben and Jerry's, or so get her one of the like a fish food or whatever flavor. Let her have it, and then later on ask her, hey, how'd you like that vegan ice cream? So again, her mind will probably be blown. She was offended when you told her favorite pie was vegan. See, she's already eating vegan stuff. So it's just people just have like mental hangups about the word vegan, and they don't already know they're already eating a ton of vegan stuff. Like if like I said, I discovered at the ball game last week that Cracker Jacks are vegan. So people eat more vegan stuff than they probably realize. Um, Yeah, Durav. Yes, I certainly did. Yeah, me and Angie both got one of the messenger RNA vaxes back in I think April or so. Concert stream. Yeah, we might do a concert live stream at some point. Produce not pills. Yeah, we just got to start practicing again. We usually don't like jam and practice, stuff. If anything, we're like writing and recording, so it's like a different mindset and a different way of like rehearsing, which we don't really do. We just kind of get it down and record it and then move on to the next song. Eorta, how has veganism become an elitist lifestyle? Please support your point. Be specific. What do you mean veganism has become an elitist lifestyle? Like, what is so elite about eating the foods that we eat all the time, like grains, like potatoes, legumes? I mean, this is like peasant food, the food of poverty, basically. How is that an elitist lifestyle? What's your fantasy about vegan lifestyles that we're flying in all these luxury jets, eating gourmet food? I'm kind of curious what you're talking about because I'm not living this elitist lifestyle. Yeah, follow your heart is awesome, Harry Brooks. Yeah, we love their egg product, which we learned Sprouts isn't carrying anymore. I guess just egg has too much market share. Yeah, we love it. We've been to that restaurant out in the valley there, Canoga Park, I think it was. Yeah, yeah, we like follow your heart stuff. They make a nice cheese too, right? Yeah, rice and beans aren't elite foods. In fact, and potatoes. These are some of the cheapest foods on the planet. I challenge anyone who says that veganism is an elite thing, elite diet or lifestyle, to like, what's so elite about eating rice and beans and potatoes and greens and some bananas? Yes, Uncle Walt, you're eating elitist foods. You didn't know it, but yeah, who was it that said that? Um, she didn't come, but he or she didn't come back. Luxury French fries, yeah. What about the insanely expensive products you and Angie review? Like, what are you talking about? Be specific. I mean, yeah, some that's not like how many. Okay, let's talk about our review videos. I mean, literally, we make like hundreds of videos in a year, and maybe like how many in a year do we do of review videos? Like three, five, or something like that. Here's the thing: you don't have to eat like processed vegan food, and in fact, we don't all that often. But if someone's going to send me some vegan jerky, as we got some, someone just sent us some. I haven't reviewed it yet. But I'm going to eat it. I'm going to check it out. I want to see what it's all about. But you don't have to eat the vegan jerky. There's nothing forcing you as a vegan to eat vegan jerky or eat a vegan ice cream. In fact, those are like treat foods. Even you guys who are not vegans, like this person here, don't you eat like say beef jerky? Don't you eat ice cream? But you don't eat them like daily. I would hope not, right? Those are treats, something you eat once in a while. That's what it's like for a vegan. We eat our grains, we eat our legumes, we eat our potatoes. Yeah, once in a while we'll eat something that's processed and costs a little bit more, but I'm sure the non-vegan versions aren't cheap as hell either, right? I mean, you shouldn't be eating ice cream every day. In fact, last time I went to the market, I didn't see any price difference between like say the dairy-free vegan Ben and Jerry's and the non-vegan Ben and Jerry's, the regular cow milk stuff. So how is that elitist? No one's forcing you to eat processed foods. But yeah, if you want to eat vegan processed food, that's cool. And yeah, Joe, yeah, says yeah, if you want to eat it for the transition, that's cool. But that's not what we're promoting. Just because we try it out doesn't mean we know anything about it. We're just checking foods out and sharing it with you guys. Yeah, a bunch of bananas, $2, so elitist. So this argument sucks. That oh, the reason here's her argument. His argument. Um, Vegan food is elitist because Ryan and Angie, on rare, super rare occasion, will make a video reviewing some vegan snacks. If that's your argument, that's it. Oh, and vegan restaurant options are always costly. Always costly, really. Let me see. The pizza I'm buying tonight at a non-vegan bar slash pizza restaurant, the vegan option doesn't cost any more. In fact, I'm going to pull it up right now and show you that you're wrong. All right, so let me pull it up here. Fourth. All right, here we go. All right, so the pizzas here. The vegan, let's see. The one we often get, okay. Okay, so here's a vegan pizza. I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, all right, so you can have to take my word. If you want to go to Fourth Horseman, just look up Fourth Horseman Long Beach. You'll see I'm not lying. Let's look at their pizzas here really quick. Okay, so they have a meat pizza here. Cheddar cheese, ground beef, all this stuffs. It's $21. And then they have the vegan alchemy pizza, $21. They have another one called the Angel of Death with bacon, blue cheese, mozzarella, $21. And our favorite one, the Frailty, vegan, $21. So there you go. You said vegan options are always. And do you know what the word always means? It means always, 100% of the time. And again, I just proved you wrong. I'm going, look it up. Look up Fourth Horseman Long Beach. If you think I'm lying, I'm not pulling these numbers out of my butt. Unfortunately, the camera can't pick up the text on the screen. Just look. $21. All these pizzas, vegan, non-vegan, $21. So you're lying there. Compared to a non-vegan pizza, definitely more expensive. No, I just showed that they're all $21. What part of all pizzas, the meat ones and the vegan ones being $21, are you failing to comprehend? Because you said always more expensive. And again, you're just generalizing, making a fantasy. So, enough of that. It's just complete nonsense that vegan options are always more expensive. In fact, have you heard of IKEA, the furniture place, where you can go buy, modular furniture and all that stuff? I was just there last night. The vegan hot dog is significantly less expensive than the meat hot dog. The vegan hot dog, they raised the price. It used to be, get this guys, it used to be 75 cents. 75 freaking cents for a vegan hot dog. Now it's $1. It's $1 for the vegan hot dog at IKEA. And the meat hot dog, I think, is $1.50. It was more. It was substantially more than the vegan dog. So again, I'm not making this up. Go to IKEA. Check out their website. I don't know if they have the price on the website because it's in the deli thing. But anyway, these are the deli, meaning the food you can take out and eat. It's hot. They make it right there. The vegan dog is about 50% less in price than the non-vegan meat dead animal dog. So again, you're making this up. You question the sincerity? No, I'm giving you objective facts that are verifiable. Go to Fourth Horseman Long Beach. Look at the pizza prices. All those ones I mentioned, $21 vegan and non-vegan. Go to IKEA, one of the largest furniture stores in the world. The vegan dog is about 50% less in cost than the meat one. So whose sincerity is being questioned? Me, who is stating objectively verifiable facts, proving my point, or someone who's just throwing stuff out there based on just vague generalization with no fact to support anything. All right, we're moving on. Anyway, I should get going pretty soon. Let me see how long it takes for this pizza to get ordered. 45 minutes. Let me text Angie, see if she wants a pizza tonight. I'm going to text her right now. Want a pizza? All right, let's see what Angie says. I'm pretty sure she's going to say yes. Eorta is so funny. I think the majority want to belong to this trendy subculture. So now you've moved on from the elitist diet argument, which I've totally shown is complete nonsense. Now you're saying it's a trendy subculture. Whatever, I don't know how to prove or disprove it, that it's a trendy subculture and that most or the majority want to belong to this trendy subculture. Well, the majority, I hate to break it to you, amongst at least the population here in North America, we're maybe 3% strong. So we're not really a majority that people are wanting to belong to. We are a minority group here. Vegans are malnourished. Yeah, my blood tests, my athleticism, my athletic body are so malnourished. It's crazy. Eating 3,000 calories a day, stronger than I've ever been at age 54, 10 years vegan. Haters are so just. Here's why you guys saw me like in a weird mood tonight. Because haters just, they're not based in reality. They just throw stuff at you. They think they're gonna hurt you, hurt your feelings, and make you quit YouTube. Oh, a hater said something about me. No, because I know you're just completely wrong. In fact, Mr. Hater person here, if you what was his name here? Is his name Ryan? Hey, you want to come and play a game of one-on-one basketball with me? And I'm so malnourished. Contact me. I would love to play one of my haters a game of basketball. I would love to. Hell, I'll fly you. I'll pay for your airfare if you beat me. So just come contact me. Hey, Tin Man Adonis. Let's see if Angie said anything about wanting a pizza. Oh, I don't think she saw my message. Does Angie lift weights with me? She uses the battle ropes often. I'll be out there doing my weights. And by the way, I lift weights almost every day, Mr. Hater person. Maybe that's why I'm stronger now than I've ever been. Not it's because I'm vegan. I'm not saying that's why I'm stronger. It's because I have a gym in my garage and I can work out every single day. The only days I don't work out, like I said, if I have something on my schedule that day, which is rare, or if I'm playing basketball like I did today. Because why work out at the gym, when I'm playing basketball? I go to the gym solely to play basketball. Let's see. Do a live event. Yeah, we'll do a live event sometime. We were thinking about doing one like a year and a half ago, then COVID hit. So yeah, we will think about doing that again. Thanks moderators. Thanks Tracy and everyone for just like putting these like trolls and haters in their place. They're not based in reality. I don't know if they're like mentally ill and delusional or they're just throwing just crap out there, having a laugh, but it's not funny. And if you want to come to our channel to like troll and spout nonsense, we have usually 3-4 moderators on at all times that will boot your ass out of here. And we're not booting people because they disagree with veganism. We're booting people because they come here and be assholes. All you got to do, even if you're not vegan, just come here and be cool. Be chill. Don't be insulting. Don't say, oh, vegans are malnourished. Brian looks like crap or whatever like that. Yeah, maybe I'm not the most attractive man in the world. Brad Pitt is way more handsome than I'll ever be. But, that's an irrelevant point. It has nothing to do with veganism. Produce. I do a little bit of yoga, but I don't really do it like as a spiritual practice as much as I used to. It's more kind of like stretching out my legs, but I still do the yoga, whatever you want to call it, the moves, the poses. Joe Chip, I don't really squat heavy. If you look at the research online, the best squat for improving one's vert and their 40-meter sprint is not a ass to the grass squat. It's a quarter squat. Several studies have shown this to be the best way to increase vert, which is I'm all about. I'm not squatting to become like a great squatter or anything like that. I'm a horrible squatter. It's tough on the knees. So I do quick quarter squats. Like quick meaning, not to get too nerdy here, you remember from physics, force equals mass times acceleration. So I'm accelerating quick. I get down in like a half or quarter squat and I accelerate up really quickly within a second from the squatted position to fully extended upward. And that's helped out my vert. I'm jumping really, really good right now, guys. I really am pretty confident that I'm going to be able to slam dunk again within the next month or two. I'm really, really close now. I'm grabbing the rim, I'm pulling that sucker down, bang, you hear it snap back up, it rattles the whole gym. My vert is getting good. So yeah, I'm squatting as a means to an end. So on my quarter squats, if you want to know the fast quarter squats, I'll do 5 reps at 140. 5 reps at 140. I mean, I can squat more than that, but I'm trying to squat quickly. I'm trying to get up to the full upright position in less than 1 second. And that's it's called joint angle specificity. The angle of that squat, it looks pretty much like a jump. Rather when you're ass to the grass, that doesn't look like anyone's jump. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, I'll never be able to squat 400. I'm just way too big, lanky. My form's bad. Yeah, I'm not trying to squat 400, Joe. Yeah, I see squatters and their bodies. That's like, whoa. Yeah, you guys are on a whole nother level. Yeah, I'm just trying to jump high and be athletic and sprint quickly. Cool, Harry. I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, Angie does like the pizza option. Um, all right, let me see if they have that one that we ordered the other time. Let's see. Oh, they have the vegan margarita pizza. I'll let her know. I'll let her know. Um, Uncle Walt, are there two kinds of muscles? There's fast twitch and short twitch. Maybe that's what you're asking about there. When you're doing more endurance training, like I was doing for like all those years running and cycling, you develop a lot of more slow twitch muscles, which are not that great for explosive force, which I need now. So I've been retraining my body over the past several years to try to train more fast twitch muscles. I don't know if that's how to measure that or anything like that, but I am jumping way better now than ever before. Do I work my calves? Joe, no, I have really big calves. Let me show you my calves, guys. Can you see these suckers? They're big calves. But no, I don't do anything special for calves. They just are genetically big. All these guys that say, oh, Ryan's a weakling. I probably have bigger calves than like 99% of these guys. Yeah, we might get a different kind of pizza tonight, Produce on Pills. We got one a few weeks ago that we really liked. And they didn't have it the last time we ordered. Like they weren't offering that night, so they all right, she's down. Okay, I'll get it. All right, I'm gonna order pizza right now. It takes me just like a second. Let me just do it right now. The vegan margarita pizza. Let's check it out, guys. It has vegan mozzarella. I think they make the mozzarella in-house. Tomato sauce, cherry tomatoes. It has a little bit of vegan pesto, which has garlic. I'm not a fan of, but I don't remember really reeking like garlic for really badly after that. Jalapeno. Okay, let me make sure it was that one, right? Making sure. I didn't remember all the garlicky bits of garlic. I don't know if they have any pineapple pizza ones here. I don't remember getting a pineapple one, Uncle Walt, and Graven Babies. I think I had some on a pizza really we enjoyed when we were in Maui, but that makes sense there, like, fresh stuff. Let's see. Did I see another gym question there? Let's see. Let me get the mouse back here. Do I do box jumps? I used to until I got hurt doing box jumps. So I don't do box jumps anymore. One time I fell and landed on my elbow and it's has caused some weird things since then, like flare-ups. So I just don't do box jumps anymore. I do other forms of plyometric training that don't involve such a risk of falling. I'm not the only one. I've did some research into it. I've seen many other people have gotten hurt doing box jumps. One of my cousins I think he broke a bone doing box jumps last year. So yeah, I've kind of given up on box jumps and work on plyo in other safer ways. Huh. I'll see if Angie wants to order it. She says we made some alterations so we didn't get as much garlic and stuff. Yeah, box jumps are spooky. I mean, they feel great when you land it, but once you fall on a box jump, at least for me, I was always like sketchy to go again. Like, once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. Once I fell the first time, I was really scared to jump, even though I got over it. But yeah, just now I've learned how dangerous box jumps are. They're needlessly risky. So I don't even box jump anymore. I mean, I would if I was at a place that had like padding everywhere, like the boxes themselves are made out of pads, soft foam material, and there's padding all around. I would do it then, but my gym doesn't have stuff like that. I certainly don't have stuff like that. So yeah, it's not like I've given up box jumps in concept. Just if I can do it in a safe way, I would love to box jump again. Oh, you guys want pizza now? I'm sorry. I want to thank you guys again for getting us to the pizza. I'm gonna give Angie my phone so she can order, because we're gonna make some. This is the one I only got once before. It's really good, but I think we made a few alterations so there wasn't as much like garlic on it. Yeah, you can mess up all sorts of stuff on box jumps. Exactly. It's like you don't need to box jump. You can find other ways to activate those muscles in a plyometric training method. But yeah, I'm grateful I didn't get hurt any worse on my box jump fall. I think it's in one of my videos too when I was doing some training. I think I captured that fall on video. Oh, how did that? Your husband made a box jump box, Graven Babies. How's that working? Is he using it? Is it made out of like wood, or did he make it out of foam or something like that? Kind of curious. No, I've never heard of that place in San Diego. Oh, it sounds good.
Ooh, it's
Hey,
cold in
babe.
here. I'm so
It's-
dumb. I was going all around the house looking for your phone. And I
It's-
realized
oh,
you have it.
yeah.
You wanted me to get it. You want me to place the order, right?
Yeah,
Is that what's
because
going on
there's
here?
some alterations we're gonna make, right?
Okay. Oh,
You
no,
can
I
you
can't
can just
go.
scoot that crap out of the way there. That crap being like proteinaholic like Dr. Garth Davis.
Yeah.
See, this is what I keep on the couch in here. I have proteinaholic back here doing a little reading and studying.
Wow, it's absolutely chilly in here.
Yeah, I could probably click that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brr.
Let me click it off.
Looks like your image was real good tonight, huh?
Yeah, even though I learned right at the beginning the audio wasn't coming through, so I had to switch it to the your laptop mic, which is decent, fortunately.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I never even logged in today. I've been so busy.
Oh, cool, Graven. Well, I'm glad your husband's been using that box jump thing he made safely for so long. Yeah, not getting injured, I hope.
Okay, so no garlic.
Oh, Tracy, thanks for someone wanted to know a music technical question. Pam asked, drum tracks, do you lay down first? Love our channel. Thanks for asking, and thanks for sharing that with me, Tracy. Yeah, usually you want something to play on top of, and 9 times out of 10, it's some kind of drums. It's not always going to be the drum track that ends up in the final mix. Sometimes you just find something with some vibe, and then you add some maybe you have a loop or something like that.
No naughty.
Wow, he's trying to destroy the couch.
Hey,
Wow, you guys see that? But yeah, you want to have some kind of groove to play with at first when you're laying down tracks. So yeah, usually drums. Then often I'll lay down either like a bass or an acoustic guitar. And later on at the end of the song, those things might not even, like the acoustic guitar and those original drums might not even be in the final mix. But yeah, you want rhythm at first. That's what, gets the song flowing 9 times out of 10. So thanks for bringing that one to my attention. And let's see. Yeah, he was a bad kitty there, Graven. I don't know if you can see it.
So bad.
Bodhi is being naughty.
He's like, come out and hang out with me.
Like, why is he want to destroy our couch for?
I don't know. He already destroyed the other one.
I know this is our newer couch. The one out in the living room, he's really destroyed that. So let's see, what other questions did I miss there? Are you talking to me, Lauren? If so, thank you. Joe, what happened when we used to eat garlic and onions? I say, yeah, Tracy told you look for old videos. In a nutshell, I just don't prefer the smell, particularly onions in my breath. I don't know, maybe it's a genetic thing. It doesn't happen to you. You can smell me across the room after I've had certain kinds of onions. Garlic, I smell bad for like 2-3 days often after eating garlic. So,
It can give me heartburn.
and it gives Angie heartburn as well. Yeah. So for those reasons, we prefer not to have foods that have much of that. It can have a little bit and we'll be okay, but if it's like you see garlic cloves all over and stuff like that, no way. But yeah, if there's a little garlic powder, we can get by. So it's not like we totally avoid them, but we try to as much as possible within reason. But we don't cook with garlic.
We avoid them, but we didn't ban them.
Yeah, we didn't ban them. Yeah, but we try to avoid them, minimize them. But we don't bring garlic and onions in from the market. We don't go buy them at the market and cook in the home with them.
Hey, you have a $3.69 reward.
Oh, really?
Should I redeem it?
Yeah, let's redeem it. Hell yeah, let's go for it.
All right, redeeming it.
Oh, Lauren, I gotta acknowledge you. Yeah, you're talking about. Yeah, Lauren. I said, was that me you're talking about? So thank you, Lauren. Yeah, I saw you there. Hey, Bow's Cure. I haven't seen you all night. Oh, you went to the OC Fair with your fiance's sister today. I didn't even know they're running the OC,
I
the
didn't
Orange County
either.
Fair.
Of
Yeah.
course, Orange County.
There's you can find corn there, I remember.
Oh, it was rough.
We went.
You know what the best thing was?
What was the best thing we got there?
Was sweet potatoes with nothing
Oh yeah,
on them.
I remember. Yeah, there's a vendor that had sweet potatoes. We had to really look
Like a
around.
baked sweet potato, and then we got some like really plain pasta with marinara sauce.
Oh yeah, I remember that really plain pasta too
Yeah.
with marinara sauce.
We went there to see Duran Duran.
Yeah, we went to see Duran Duran like 10 years ago or something like that.
The channel.
Yeah, before our channel started. So yeah, we had to look around, but it is grim, slim pickings
You know,
at
the rice had
or at the
butter.
Orange County. Yeah, remember I bought some rice. I took a bite and spit it out. I go, this has butter in it. I was asking all these guys questions. Why did they put butter in this rice for? So yeah, it's pretty horrible there. The OC Fair is like Angel Stadium. People told me every other ballpark, like the Padres Park in San Diego, Dodger Stadium, all these have multiple vegan options. Pittsburgh, Heinz Stadium in Pittsburgh, Vegan Metalhead is saying has all these vegan options there. How come we pick the one that is frozen in 1979? You know?
What do you mean? Because you want to see Otani.
I want to see Otani. Yeah, I know. How
If
come?
Otani signed to the Dodgers, we'd be living large.
And if he signed to the Dodgers, he wouldn't be pitching and batting too.
That's
so
true.
yeah,
All right, so 45 minutes. Should I
Yeah.
pull the trigger?
45 minutes, get it. Yeah. All right.
Thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Thanks, guys. We
You
just
guys freaking rock.
Angie just ordered the pizza. Thanks to you guys.
Oh, face that. Okay. Did you tell me what I was doing?
Yeah, I told him what you're working on. Uncle Walt was asking what you were working on
Oh,
tonight.
I'm so burnt out, but I did figure out a hack to scan slides.
Oh.
It's not super great, but I actually noticed when I'm scanning the 110 film, which is so small, it's really noisy. But I found some black and white 35 millimeter. It actually scans pretty good.
Wow. Okay, I'm glad you hacked around with that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have
found all
known.
these weird photos I didn't even remember taking.
Poor Bauhaus Cure. All they had was lemonade, so we went to Seabirds in Costa Mesa afterwards.
Well, that is awesome, though.
Yeah, you're lucky you're near there. I mean, what sucks about the OC Fair is that, yeah, the vegan options are pretty slim, but you're in that area, you're close to so much stuff. Like the aforementioned $1 vegan hot dog at IKEA is just like 5-10 minutes away from there. Because someone came on and said, they came on and said veganism is elitism, and they said, I said, give it a specific example. And one of them is that vegan options are always, these are always more expensive. I went through the Fourth Horseman menu and said this meat pizza, $21. The vegan pizza, $21. This meat pizza, $21. This vegan pizza, $21. And then it said IKEA, the vegan hot dog is about 50% less expensive than the meat hot dog. So anyway, yeah. So truth bomb to the hater who was here about 10 minutes ago
Yeah, I
claiming.
remember fighting with someone earlier too. I was like, ooh, it's a real doozy.
Oh, someone came on early on and said she was a close friend of VD.
Oh, that's why you were talking about VD.
So I said, okay, please tell me objectively, like what fact about me is like so bad that I'm worth making videos about, you know?
I know, it's just...
Oh, the Balanced Cure loves the IKEA hot dog too. I love the IKEA hot dog.
I know you told me you were bummed you couldn't get one last
Yeah,
night.
I saw the price for them when I went there last night because they were already closed. They closed at 9, but we got there at 8:30 and they had shut down the whole hot dog area. I was really bummed.
babe.
I was going to get 3 hot dogs, $3.
I know, you were gonna
Elitist.
live lavish.
I was going to live elitist vegan food. 3 hot dogs and maybe a $1.30 bag of chips, you know?
Oh,
so elitist being vegan. $1
Did you talk
hot
about
dogs.
those potato things you found though?
What potato things? Oh, in the frozen
Potato
section at
pancakes?
IKEA, there's, I forgot what they're called in Swedish, but they're a frozen potato pancake. They don't taste anything like American pancakes. They taste like potatoes, like hash browns.
It's more like a latke.
A latke.
Is that what those are called?
Is that what they're called?
Those like Jewish potato pancakes.
Oh, like a Jewish thing. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like it would have been good with applesauce.
Anyway, we brought them home last night, heated them up in the air fryer, and they were amazing. Yeah. So that was a little bit of I think I was hungry when we were at IKEA. I was ready to eat like 3 of those elitist $1 vegan hot dogs.
Yeah,
so
you're having such a bad day last
I was having a rough day yesterday.
Siri did you dirty.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone shops at IKEA, you can eat the vegan dogs there. They make them right there. Then go to the frozen section, get the vegan meatballs, get the potato pancakes, and do we get something else there too?
We got your plant-based dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the dogs, the plant-based hot dogs. Yeah, we just got to get some more buns.
A couple of, like they have a really good apple cider, but we didn't buy it. Oh man, I've been scanning for hours.
Harry Burke says, "Don't worry, I've been accused of being elitist because I brush my teeth."
What?
Wow. People have weird things that they associate with
You wanna
elitist.
Google here?
I mean, yeah, elitist, like owning like multiple homes or flying into outer space or something like that. But yeah, brushing your teeth, something that most
Come
people
on.
do.
I mean, even on Survivor without toothpaste and a toothbrush, they still try to do it with sticks.
VLAM, yeah, IKEA plant balls are so good. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I have some in the freezer. I just am trying to decide how to serve them.
yeah. I'll make some spaghetti again, right?
No, I don't think it'll taste good like that because it's got like I think it has like apple and stuff in it. They're different.
Oh, I was thinking of the meatballs. That's not the plant balls.
The meatballs you're thinking of, I think were from Trader Joe's.
Oh,
Yeah, the plant balls from IKEA have like a Swedish thing going on.
oh, okay.
I was thinking about serving them with noodles and some kind of like a simple white sauce. Ask them how they eat them.
Yeah, how do you guys eat them? That elitist vegan IKEA food.
It's so cheap.
I know.
I'm so sweaty. I kind of don't want to come on camera. All right, guys, come on. Let's not bug Daddy. Let's go. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joseph.
I guess we could get delivery of the pizza, but I just go and pick it up.
We're cheap.
Yeah, we're cheap, you know. Plus, those bike guys are kind of crazy.
They're really rude.
Yeah, they're kind of rude. Yeah, well, I deal with them when I go pick up my pizza. You know, they're not good vibes. Sorry if you're watching, guys. You guys need to just be a little more positive.
They act like they resent you coming to pick it up.
Yeah, they give weird attitude when I'm picking it up. Okay, Bauhaus Crew says IKEA veggie balls are so good with vegan gravy and mashed potatoes.
See, I knew it would be something more like that, not Italian style.
VLAM says eat them straight in pasta and chili and wraps.
Wow, they have a lot of ideas. All right, I gotta stop being scared of it and just go for it.
Just make it. It can't be too much of a
I feel like
disaster.
it could be really good with rice too.
Yeah, I'm sure, huh?
Like maybe like a wild rice mix.
Yeah, Uncle Walt, we use normal things, vegan normal things like toothpaste and shampoo. Yeah, we don't do any like these weird, like, you know, no shampoo lifestyle or anything like that.
Challenge.
Yeah, we make sure the stuff is not tested on animals, has a vegan approval
There's
thing.
so many brands now.
Yeah, there's tons of
Easy.
brands that are animal cruelty free.
It's easier now than ever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's not like Angel Stadium.
Oh, I know. Angel Stadium was a blast from the past in a bad way.
Yeah. Do you ever get
we
Trader?
need to start a campaign. Angels, add at least one vegan option.
Race Lover said I should have ran onto the field protesting. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were wearing your happy, healthy vegan shirt, so it was kind of like a passive protest.
Yeah, it kind of was.
All right, Joe, that's it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, protest on pills. We get lots of different Trader Joe's frozen, not lots of stuff, but yeah, we just last night when we made those IKEA potato pancakes, I busted out some frozen Trader Joe's fries.
No, that was this afternoon.
Well, that was today, huh?
That was today.
I'm getting it all mixed up. I'm having vegan
right
brain
before
fog.
You went on.
Yeah, you're right. I did have them right before I went on. But yeah, we get the frozen fries. Yeah, stick those in the air
Been there
fryer.
a while. We're out of Trader Joe's.
Yeah, we need to go again. Maybe we'll go this weekend.
All right.
Yeah, we miss Trader Joe's. I love Angie's laughs at Uncle Walt. Oh, so what time is the pickup at?
Oh, it's the 45 minutes. Let me see.
Oh, okay. So we're cool right now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. All right, let's see. What is it? Oh goodness, I'm so tired. Let's see. 9:23.
Oh, okay. All right. Pretty soon. Cool. I'm glad we ordered it now. I should get going pretty soon too. I'm pretty burnt out, guys. I played basketball for a long time this morning with my deteriorated vegan body.
Here's the receipt.
If you see a time, that means it's paid.
Okay.
Yeah. So my vegan deteriorated body is a little tired from playing basketball today.
Yeah, I heard they were bothering you. They were bothering you about like hair loss. It's like I'm 54. Like...
Oh no, I was calling out that VD supporter. Like, explain to me why me with this nice head of hair is being called like an example of vegan deterioration, while Joe Rogan is not, you know, and we're born 10 days apart in the same year. So
Yeah, exactly.
explain
All
that.
54. One has been shaving their head for years to hide their bald spot.
And all she could say was this: well, if you keep eating vegan, one day you will have a lack of protein that will cause your hair to.
That is
go
so
up.
stupid.
Yeah, it's just making stuff up.
It's like, you know, each year you get older, there's a greater possibility
Exactly.
of losing hair.
Exactly, it's
so
genetics.
stupid.
Has nothing to do. If I ever finally end up looking like Rogan, it won't be because I was vegan. I know.
So dumb.
Oh, Bella's Curry, you've been vegan that long. Longer than we have. Well, longer than me at least. You've been vegan since you were 16 and you turned 30 on Monday. Wow, another fellow Leo. People often mistake you for your early in their early 20s. Yeah, I'm sure like the guys I was playing basketball with too. Well, like Lamont knows my age, I think. I did tell him later on. Like when he said, "You want to play another game?" I said, "Dude, I've been here like 2 hours. My 54-year-old legs are just exhausting."
I was getting a little nervous that you were gone so long.
I was chilling with him for a while.
That's
and he said, "Wow, you play so good for 54." You know?
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he's in that league. Think we'll go on Sunday?
Maybe so. He said he wants to turn me into a beast.
Wow.
I said, Lamont, I'm already a beast on defense, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
he wants to give you bestial offense.
He wants me to be a beast on offense,
that
too.
Cool. That would surprise everyone at the gym.
I think I already am kind of a beast on offense, just a non-flashy beast. I just have
You're
a really...
flashy when you do that little step, that Shaq
But it's
thing.
not a flashy kind of offense. I don't look like Kobe out there, you know? I just kind of like solidly get my points and score, you know?
That's good. Oh, ask my house cares if she's been to that Trader Sam's place.
Oh yeah, Bauhaus Curie. I've been meaning to ask you guys since you live right by Disney. Have you guys been to that Trader Sam's bar thing over by the Disneyland Hotel? Let me know because yeah, we're thinking about going soon. We wanted to go on an anniversary, but I heard there's like 1 hour, 2 hour wait. So I heard though, starting August 11th, you can start making reservations for Trader Sam's for starting August 15th, right after our anniversary. Anyway, just want to know if you guys have gone to Trader Sam's and got some cool like Dole Whip drinks, like, you know, with rum or anything like that. Just kind of curious. Yeah, okay, you haven't been.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we're going to go
Let's
check it
meet
out.
up.
Yeah, maybe we'll meet up there. I do have your email. Would you guys want to meet up there maybe? Just let me know. Yeah, we'll probably think about going sometime after next week once like reservations are allowed until after the 15th. I think that's the first day that they'll start accepting reservations. High Carb Hannah has a recipe for IKEA veggie balls. I made them.
I remember that.
Okay, remember that?
I do. She might have been the first person I heard about him from.
Oh, thanks, Black Lip. I'm about to go too. I'm totally spent.
Me too. I am burnt out.
Yeah, I'm pretty burnt out too. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys are down for that. I'll let you know if we make a reservation for that. So I'll make it for 4 instead of 2. But I'll let you know before that so we can plan that out. Maybe we can meet up there. That's be close for you guys and pretty close for us too. I don't know how they validate parking though. That's the thing. I don't know if they'll validate both of our parkings because parking there is really expensive. Yeah.
Well, then they should just take an Uber or something.
Ooh, yeah, maybe that's the way. If you guys live right by there, yeah, maybe an Uber would be the way. Because I think it's like $25 to park there or something like that. But I'm not sure if they'll validate 2 cars or not. We'll figure it out. I'll get all the logistics figured out. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to join Angie here.
How are you? Okay.
And just peace out for a sec. I'm pretty hungry.
Hey.
You know, take that, all the people who think vegans have no energy. Almost a 3-hour live stream here, you know, considering all the physical energy I've spent all day too, guys. So, cool. You plan on getting bikes soon. That's good because I know Lisa from Happiest Vegan on Earth, she rides her bike there all the time too. So either way, yeah, I'm sure an Uber to there wouldn't be that expensive, especially later on at night, like on a weekday, you know, not the surge times or anything like that. Because I'm going to go like at like 9 or 10 or something like that, you know, not when it's all touristy crowded. Anyway, guys, enough of me rambling on here. So hopefully, Tracy and I will figure out the live stream guest hosting issue. And Tracy, I'll get in touch with you tomorrow if you're still watching. I want to thank, Ray's, Uncle Walt, Tracy for kicking all the trolls off and just keeping us all, you know, peaceful and together as a community here rather than people trying to derail that with bad intentions. Joseph's in the naughty corner. All right, cool. I didn't even see Joseph's stuff, so he came too late to try to be a troll. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for making this a fun live stream, and thanks for getting us another pizza. I said it's been a few weeks since we got ordered a pizza after a live stream. So yeah, much gratitude for that. You know, we're always honored to earn enough to get a Friday night pizza. It's one of the fun things we do in life. We're really boring introverts, so that's one of our cool things. So I appreciate that, guys. So yeah, hopefully Wednesday live stream debate, if Tracy and I can iron out the issues. And no live stream on Friday. It's our anniversary, guys. So other than that, I don't have any new videos in the works. So if you have any ideas, contact us. Contact me on Twitter, Instagram, or email me off the website, happyhealthyvegan.org. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So again, much love. And let's see, where's the button? I got it here. All right, guys. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks so much.